welcome, welcome. This is our SGTV, the vault sale. I am Robin. Athena is going to be here today, don't worry. She just had to step away for a minute and we didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so she's going to join us as soon as she can. But I'm going to get us started for today. I'm so excited to have you all here. Hey, Tammy! And I mean, we know every single time we got to start off with those rules. So I'm just going to be the one to give you those really quick. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Jessica. So yes, we're excited to have you here, and I'm back. I know I missed last time. I am so sorry, but I'm here again and happy to do this. So let's just start off with some of these rules. Again, if this is your first time here with us, I wanted to say thank you and welcome. We're excited to have you. The way how we are going to do this is we are going to tell you a lot of stories, a lot of history, a lot of knowledge that Athena and I have collected over the years on different items. If you want to come just to learn, you're more than welcome. Grab a notepad and take some notes. I always learn something every single one of these sales. If you want to grab something to purchase while you're here, no worries. Just make sure you see that box right there that says the Sage Goddess in gold. After Athena and I talk about it, oh, here's Rachel.
I'm gonna sit in.
She's gonna come help. So remember, when we talk about something, we're gonna give you that history. We're also gonna let you know how much the price is. As soon as Sage Goddess with that gold box pops on and tells you the name and the amount, you can just copy, paste all of that, say sold, grab it, and we'll get you that item if you're available. Remember, sometimes it's only one. Sometimes we might have a few. And with that, check. Our team will let you know how if you got it or not. And yeah, we're excited.
Did you?
I have not yet. Would you like to tell them?
Yes. Please, I want to make sure you guys get your goodies. Some of you might have already updated. So YouTube made some updates recently. We need to make sure we have your username, which is what you see in the live chat. I'm scooting closer so you can see. So if you're looking at the chat and you see the @ sign with your name, that is your YouTube handle. So what you need to do is go to your sagegoddess.com account under account details, and then you're going to scroll to additional or more account details, and you'll have a section that says update your YouTube handle. So include the @ sign and then put your name. It's exactly what you see. And if you want to just type in anything in the chat so you can see what you show up as, that's what you're going to copy and update. This is to make sure that you get your invoices on time. So what happens is we will use the account that we have linked to connect with the different orders that we process through SGTV. If your name is not connected there or correct in your account, it will delay us making sure we get your product to you because you can't get the invoice, and then that triggers a couple different things there. So take the time right now to go and update that.
Please. So yeah, that was definitely good to let the people know, because I know I messed up on a couple of mine other places with my YouTube because I didn't even know it updated for a long time.
Yeah.
So I had to redo my YouTube on a lot of different channels that I'm a part of. So yeah, okay. I did a little giveaway at the beginning.
Oh, you did?
So I wanted to thank everybody for this wonderful year that you guys have given us here with the vault sale, because this is the last one for the year, right?
It is. But stay tuned, because January 8th is our next official, and we're bringing a lot more. So there is so many treasures that we're going to bring to you.
But as my gift to one of you guys here, I wanted to gift you guys this lithium candle quartz cluster, right here. This was from my own personal collection, but I wanted to give it to somebody who needs that reminder to take the rest, that rest that you need for the rest of the year, so you can revitalize and rejuvenate yourself for the year to come. So if you would like my lithium candle quartz cluster.
It's beautiful.
All you got to do is in that chat, say yes, me please, yes, yes, yes. Oh, and remember, make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. Top chat makes you the top, and no matter what, live chat is closer to what we see. But yeah, if you guys want one of these, or want this one, not one of these,
Yeah.
it's the only one I have. Right? Needing rest? I hear you. It's the story of my life too.
And I hope that, we get to take that time and that you guys take that time.
Alrighty. Who is this going to?
We're reading all the comments.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you guys need it just as much as we do.
Right? Yes. Let's see. Well, you guys... You know what? Tammy and Ruchowitz 409. Sorry if I completely did that. This is for you. This is for you.
That's who I was looking at too.
Really?
It was.
Okay, so yeah, she popped up for me like twice. My eyes just went straight to it, and I was like, okay, I have to. This is for you. This is gonna come home to you to help remind you that even when life is crazy, you need that time to rest.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Tammy.
So what do you have first?
First,
I'm sitting in for Athena. She's going to be here in just a second, but I wanted to hijack the chair while I can. I'm usually behind the scenes, so this is fun for me, guys.
You're hijacking the chair. All right, so the first thing I have 2 sizes of these absolutely amazing Udilite cabochons. Wow. Oh my goodness. Udilite is one of my favorite. Oh my gosh, this one has a smiley face. You see?
Oh, it is?
It's smiling at you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have 2 sizes of these. The small ones here are all round. So you're going to get a round one like this, and it's about a 1/2 inch to 0.75 inches. And they're $19. And then I have these ones that are more of a free-form shape, and they're going to be a little bit different. They're 1.5 to 2 inches, and they're $29.
That's insane.
Right? For Udilite.
Yeah.
Udilite is an amazing stone. These ones come from Russia. Udilite can also come out of Canada.
Okay.
And a few other places. But I know you've heard me say it, and I know you've probably heard Athena say it so many times. Udilite is one of the main stones that we use to help our autoimmune. It really helps that nervous system. It helps you heal and rejuvenate when you're having any type of flare-up, pain, nerve issues. It is going to be there as one of your happy helpers. And being able to have a small cab like this makes it super nice. You can take this and you can have it set easily into a ring. That would make a really nice ring right there. Or for the larger one like this, look how nice a pendant that would make.
Yeah, and it's right on your heart chakra, and your throat chakra.
Yeah,
anything that you need to heal.
And keeping it, but then if you don't want to wear jewelry, I love the cabs because they're flat, because they slip right in. You don't even know that they're there.
Bra stone, pocket stone, also purse stones.
Right? Purse stones.
My purse is 20 pounds, and then if you go through it, it's mostly stones at the bottom.
My husband used to make jokes because he'd be like, "Your bag is so heavy. What do you have, rocks in here?" And I'd just be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, of course." So I'm in love with Udilite. Not only is it so helpful, in your health, but it's just so beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. That bright red with the black is just.
What are the mix of minerals to make Udilite?
So it actually depends.
Okay.
Udilite will be a little different in Canada.
Okay.
And a little bit different in Russia. But the base mineral of it is the exact same. It's just when you go down into the composition, it'll have just like one number off here or there.
Okay.
Which is really cool because it's similar enough to be considered the same stone.
Yeah.
But different enough to hold.
That it actually has. I love that.
Which is really cool. And yeah. Oh my gosh. A crown. I can see a crown.
It's
like
your
a healing
seer
crown.
stone. Yeah.
So congratulations to whoever got these. We are super, super excited.
Super excited.
After that, what do we have? I love these.
It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
You guys, look at that. So these are all made out of alabaster, carved down in Peru. And the guys that carve them, only a small handful of people do it. And what they do is they go into a trance and they carve these, each and every one. And so each one's hand carved. And so there's going to be slight differences. And it's front and back.
And that's the...
So this is the three worlds.
The three
Upper
worlds.
world, middle world, and lower world. So that's what these different creatures represent. And right here, it is of the sun and the moon to bring in that masculine and feminine, solar and lunar energies. And it's all carved out of white alabaster. These
That's perfect for like a ceremony room on your altar.
100%. I love it because it reminds you that even though there's the upper world, middle world, and lower world, it's all connected. Just like the sun and the moon is connected with our world, with us.
Yeah.
You know, and it all rotates, and it reminds you you're going to go around that whole cycle. You're going to go around this whole cycle, and how life is all about what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
That's what it means
It's
to
a circle.
me. So these are, we only have 2. So just 2. They're $99. Hand carved out of white alabaster, straight out of Peru. Thank you. I am feeling better, a lot better today than I was that day.
Yes, just like the chumpies. It's the same type of artisans that go in the meditative state.
Is the exact same one. So congratulations to whoever got these 2 pieces.
And Fortnite, we see your message. Our team here will let support know, and we'll get back to you. Please check your emails and spam folders as well.
All right, what do we have next? Okay.
Oh.
I'm excited. She knows I am a huge fan of black moonstone. It's one of my favorite kinds of moonstones. And what this is black moonstone out of Madagascar. And then it has been aura treated to make it with the angel aura treatment. And so that means it was molecularly bonded with silver, gold, and platinum in the area where it's so high heat and high pressure, it actually changes the structure of the whole stone itself.
Yeah.
It is, and so when you have a piece like that, you see it will not ever come off because it is actually now a part of that outer layer of stone. It will not go all the way through. So far we have not been able to figure out how to do that without shattering the stone. But it does now take this stone and amplify it with those other minerals.
Yeah. And that's how you know when it's really bonded that way. Because, I mean, you'll see some stuff where it's like a light coat and it's chipping. But our stuff that we
exactly.
provide to
If
you.
it's chipping off, that means either it was painted on or they did it on a stone that is not set up to be able to bond.
Yeah.
So there are some stones like that where it just won't bond. But then still...
Yeah,
You know.
I'm looking right here, just like that rainbow chatoyancy.
It's
so beautiful.
So the reason how that happens... first let me tell you. We only have a handful of these, and they're $49. And then, so yeah, what you're seeing there, how that's going, is because the moonstone itself is going to have that azurescence. And so it has those layers, those thin layers that the light is refracting through. And then on top of that, having that outermost few layers with that aura treatment
Yeah.
is going to now take that azurescence that's going through it and just make it sparkle even more.
Yeah.
It enhances it. It's not hiding it, it enhances it. And I love black moonstone. Some people use it as one of their best stones to work with during the new moon.
Okay.
It is definitely a new moon stone in itself to help bring about, all those possibilities and understanding. But then most black moonstone always holds peach moonstone in it as well. And so peach moonstone is really good for like those waxing and waning parts to go in and out of it.
Yeah.
So I actually consider this more of, instead of just for one moon phase, but can be used for 3 moon phases going into the rainbow moonstone of the full moon.
That's awesome.
So with this, it is holding some of that peach as well. You can see through here. That's all peach moonstone on itself. That's not just the treatment, but it's the peach moonstone mixed in with it.
Oh no, Athena sees I was hijacking her spot. I was just keeping it warm. I've had so much fun with you guys. I've had so much fun. Thank you for letting me sit here.
I have a really beautiful Dixie bowl. Has a 1/3 of a eaten egg roll. Have you had California Pizza Kitchen appetizers? I just want to share with you. So I have some spinach dip and chips. I was going to try to finish eating, but here's the thing. I'm a really slow eater. It's the most fucking annoying thing about me, but I will take an hour to eat my dinner. It's probably good for me. But anyway.
It's healthier that way.
I'm going to keep eating while we talk. I want to back up. First of all, thank you to Rachel for keeping my seat warm, because it is warm actually on my butt. It feels nice. I was up all night with my daughter who has strep throat, and then it was, how quickly can we get to urgent care to get antibiotics? So isn't this always what, 'twas the night before Christmas? If it was written about my life, it'd be like, 'twas the night before Christmas, and everybody was running around like a fucking fool and eating, like shoving food in their mouth. So anyway, I'm going to eat slowly. I'm not going to rush, but I was missing you, and I could hear Robin, and I could hear everybody laughing, and I have FOMO. By the way, I asked her if it was okay for me to be with her today, given my daughter's contagion. And she said yes, because she's on antibiotics.
I'm already on all the antibiotics.
Which is spoken like a true fucking mom, who's just like Linda Carter. Okay, so anyway, I love you. Thank you for being with us today. We come hell or high water, we were going to be with you, because this is our last SGTV of 2025. So you probably said this already. I'm not going to repeat everything, but I just want to say I have a great team. And but I am going to eat in front of you, and I'm sorry. I'll try not to smack my lips or crunch or all the things that people do that's annoying when they eat. And I think I have some. Anyway, look at us. This is great. I love this. I love it so much. But you know what? It's real talk, and I'm always real with you. Like, this is where we are right now, and I didn't finish eating.
Hey, you got one step closer than me.
Yeah.
I've yet to have food.
Okay. Rachel, can you bring a little plate?
No.
No, will you please?
I'm fine.
Can I just?
I'm fine.
Look at Luis is going to do it.
Actually, I'm hungry. I'm sitting here for the rest.
Will you bring some too for yourself? No, really. I have cauliflower. I have buffalo cauliflower, buffalo chicken. I have spinach dip. I have. Come on now. Jesus.
Mom life around the holidays is tough. Mom life around the holidays when you also have 5 birthdays within 2 weeks.
Yeah, because
it's even harder.
Daryl's birthday
My husband's birthday is tomorrow.
is tomorrow. You guys celebrated early. You went to a concert.
I took him to a concert on Saturday to see one of his all-time favorite bands, which was super fun. And
Did you
then
guys have fun?
it was so fun.
Because it was kind of a date night too.
It was, and I mean, most people don't think that being thrown around next to a mosh pit is fun. I got my aggression out, and I thought it was wonderful.
I'm into it.
Um,
I'm a
so
Leo. I'm here for that.
one of my all-time favorite times was when there was this guy who was obviously drunk and on something, and he kept trying to back into me. I tried to be nice. Daryl tried to be nice. And then he did it again on purpose, and so at the same time, Daryl and I just pushed him, and he went straight in the middle of the mosh pit and got taken up and was gone.
Did you hurt him?
No. This is a death metal concert, okay?
I know. Okay. That's awesome. I know. What was the band? They want to know all the details.
It was a band called Cattle Decapitation. Cattle Decap for short. And it was so freaking amazing. We totally got introduced to 2 new amazing bands that I've never heard of. But they were on tour with them.
Really?
Yeah. So now I'm doing my research on these 2 new bands.
Okay. Look at that.
So, but yeah, so I hope every single one of you that experiences, you know, how crazy it is around the holidays with everything.
I
Plus,
don't want to speak to the irony of our glasses tonight, but I did choose these.
she did.
Sometimes I feel like decapitated cattle.
Hey, man.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I do want to raise a glass to parents. Because I'm a single mom, but even if you're not, I mean, even when I wasn't a single mom, I didn't have like the super bestest situation. So I just want to say, like, we do the thing, you know what I mean? Like the holidays, the kids, the activities, the crafting, and so what I really enjoy is December 26th. I really enjoy December 26th because there's a hush. There's just a quiet. And that is my time. That is my time to read or do nothing or stare out a window.
You're
Which
lucky.
moms do a lot.
You're lucky.
Well, my kids are old. I didn't have that. I had 2 kids back to back, remember?
My mother-in-law's birthday is the 26th.
Oh. No, but I still would be like, I will come to your birthday and I will stare out a window. Like if you're expecting active participation. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for being here.
Louis,
Christmas is crazy. He did. He fully gave you like the assortment. Did you get some?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Okay, he's happy too. Okay.
Build the cauliflower.
Louis
By the
is
way,
amazing.
anything that remains, our beloved beauties outside are welcome to consume. God, when I'm Greek and I can feed people, it makes me happy. Okay, welcome to the live gem show. I don't know where we went for the last few minutes, but I just wanted to catch you up. I did this with Yule last night too. I was I was in my pajamas, which was rad. First time I've ever done ritual in pajamas. Mm-hmm. Unapologetically, I was just like, hey now. And it's kind of nice. Disassociation Day? Is this a national holiday? Do we all get to do it collectively? Okay, the time frame to pay the invoice is like 48 hours. You guys are pretty good about it. I have to start smacking booties on the Lair Live people because like some of them take too long, and we're gonna snap to it in the new year. Leslie was in her pajamas too, so yeah, 48 hours please to pay your invoices. And the reason is because if you take much longer than that, you got to think about. And I realize as a leader, a lot of times you don't see what happens behind the scenes, but there's people waiting for you to pay your invoice. So we're packaging everything, we're getting it ready, and then it's like we're waiting, right? So just if you can be quick about it, we would really appreciate it, right? Like you're buying things with intention. Please change your chat to live chat. I'm sure we told you showed them all this stuff.
Yep.
Know your handle. If your handle is Moon Cow Rainbow Forest, then we don't know who that is to ship a package to. Annette Chastain is over there inventing days. I'm just here for it right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm happy to see you. Your husband's getting you nachos, Tim. You know, the Greek priestess in me loves it when men bring me food. It really does. So that moment was really special for me to see that for Robin. Okay.
Okay, so
We're back.
so we talked about the Udilite cabochons. We were just talking about
I'm
the.
not showing them anything.
I'm letting you know.
Okay. Okay.
We were in the middle of our Angel Aura Black Moonstone
Which I
pillars.
love. I am really stoked about everything we're showing you tonight. Robin and I, you don't have to move your plate. Just we're eating out of Dixie plates because everybody wants to leave here and go be with their family. It's not. We don't want to wash dishes. Okay, move dishwasher. Okay, love it. Hillary's watching while she's working. So this is Black Moonstone with aura treatment. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to bring these to you because Black Moonstone is sort of my like when I'm visioning into spaces I can't see yet. Mm-hmm. Which, like, I guess we all kind of are right now, right? a lot of us have hopes and dreams. Can you turn down the light a little bit? Because I feel really washed out. Let me see if I can turn. A lot of us have hopes and dreams for 2026, but we also don't want to be unrealistic. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what 2026 is going to bring. So we're all visioning into some darkness. We had a Sagittarius new moon, which is, then we got, okay, there we are. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's awesome. We're all visioning into expression and adventure and all of those things. I think this is the ultimate because the aura treatment brings all of the metals with it. I don't know where you left off with that, but you probably said all that.
Yeah, I talked about what metals it is and the moonstone itself, and I was telling them how I actually use it for going into. Excuse me, I was sneeze.
You're a fucking mess, Robin.
Sorry.
I'm gonna dip my egg roll while you're talking.
I was telling them how I don't just use it for the new moon. I use it for
nice.
waxing and waning
Okay.
because of how it almost always holds the peach moonstone and how that can be used going in and out. So for me, this is used for 3 out of the 4 main moon phases.
That's awesome.
So
And bless you.
So yeah. I know that you're going to want to tell a little bit more about these Udilite cabochons.
I do.
I told them a little bit of my side, but I just kind of want to hear what you always say because I always learn something from you about it as well.
Did you talk about my 4 stones with MS?
I talked about how it's one of the main stones that we use for autoimmune, but I didn't talk about the others. But this one also has a smiley face on it.
Oh, it sure does. It does. He's kind of winking a little bit. Okay, this is we started with this. I don't know if there's much left. I cannot believe the price on this. This is a holiday special.
Yeah.
When I was diagnosed with MS 15 years ago, and by the way, Cersei, will you please make sure that everybody in all of our groups knows we're live? I know it's a busy time of year, but can you make sure the public gem group and all of our student groups knows that we're live? And let them know we've got some of the things that we saved this year for them. So I just want to make sure everybody knows. Okay. When I was diagnosed with MS 15 years ago, this was the first stone that my crystal healer told me to find. At the time, a piece like this would have been well over $100, probably closer to $200. And there was only one tiny pocket of Udilite in the world, and it was under ice most of the year. And so we couldn't get to it. Then a Canadian pocket opened, and it sort of changed. I don't know if you went over this already, but it sort of changed the marketplace, right? So it expanded, but it's still not widely accessible. If you have autoimmune disease or challenges, or if your immune system is not strong, maybe you don't have autoimmune disease, but your immune system is compromised. My daughter has strep. What did I tell our doctor? I said, listen, you know me. And he goes, I'm going to call in a backup prescription for antibiotics because I know, I'm holding her all night. She doesn't feel good. And he's like, I know that where your immune system's at. So if you have that, like Udilite is a stone I will be holding and carrying for the next 2 to 3 days while I work to strengthen my immune system. So what I want to say to you is if you didn't get one, I don't think we'll ever have this form of Udilite in this quality at this price ever again. Probably not in my lifetime. This is the only reason we have this for you is because it was here, okay? In the building when I took Sage Goddess back over, we saved it for the holidays and cold and flu season. If I were to go and get these today, they would be double the price.
And I let them know that this isn't Canadian. This is the Russian. This is from the original pocket.
Right? And again, it's like not better or worse, but it's kind of cool for you to know, like, there was a time when I'm still eating because I'm hungry. There was a time when we only had what we had. Mm-hmm. And so if you are going into cold and flu season and you're older, you're over the age of 60, we know that your immune system is already compromised, right? If you have a family member that you're worried about. What I like about this is so cabochons, we often make them into jewelry, but you can also slip this into your pocket, slip it into your bra. It's kind of a cool, pocket stone, but it really is the real deal. And like I said, we only had 20 of the small at $19, 18 of the medium at $29, and then that's it forever, ever. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it. And if you have a specific request, when you get your invoice, Filletta, there's a little space to put a note, I'm pretty sure. And so you can say, hey, I don't know what you mean by mixed shape, but you could say, hey, I want
The
one
small
that's
ones
more...
are just round.
Oh, the small ones are just round. So yeah, make sure you're purchasing the larger one if that's what you want. Okay. Pardon me, this is a big bite. I can't have a knife.
All right. These are...
They're so fucking good. I don't know what California Pizza Kitchen puts in their egg rolls. I really don't. I can't say what I think it is because it's a joke, but it sounds really bad publicly. But congratulations on your... I'm done, by the way. So
Next, it'll be my turn.
I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna talk. It's just so good.
Alrighty. So
Cheers.
this is what we have next.
I'm happy that you got Udilite. It really is important for me as your sister that you have it. And there's not that much in the world. So congratulations.
I almost want to be like, here, hold Mr. Smiley for a while.
The nice thing about cabochons is, because when you put a pointy stone in your bra, it looks like you got one big nipple and one, like, you don't have a nipple on the other side. So when they're flat...
You can't tell.
You can't tell? Mm-hmm. Can you tell? I'm just saying. I have customers who are like, I got this quartz in my bra, and I'm like, I can see. Can you put something on the right side to balance it out so I'm not staring? Anyway. Yeah.
So these are double terminated amethyst and preciolite wands.
Which is still amethyst. This is green and purple amethyst, right? So that's why they're so special. Amethyst grows in 3 colors, pink, purple, and green. This is only missing the pink. Okay, the green, remember, amethyst is always a balancer and detoxifier. The purple balances and detoxifies the spirit. The green balances and detoxifies the body. And the pink balances and detoxifies the heart.
Yep.
And so this is your mental, or not your mental, but your physical and your spiritual balancing, detoxifying wand. These are amazing. And again, this is one of our discounted items. Just meaning, like, we had only a few left. We wanted to give it to you at a good price. 7 inches of that for $89 is crazy, but I only have 5. These should have been $169. Should be double. And then the 2 to 3 inch pieces, we only have 4 at $49. And so you can send and receive. So if you're new, no matter how long I've done this, there's new people. Are you new? What I found, and I hope you never feel that way at SG, but some people don't like to ask questions because they're like, everybody else knows this and I don't know it. Double terminated means it has a point on both ends. Double terminated, okay? Which means you can open circles, close circles, activate grids, right? With a wand like this. And so again, if you've been around for a minute, like, it would be cool to get a clear quartz wand this size at this price to get green and purple amethyst.
I love that they're completely phantomed all the way through it as well. Both of them.
Do you see?
So all of these are going to have all those phantoms going up and down the side. And what those are growth interruptions. As the stone was growing, something interrupted the growth to stopped it, made it so there's that pure line of clear quartz, and then it started again. So start, stop, start, stop. And it shows, one thing that I love about these, especially the ones with the ladder phantom like that.
Oh, here's a flashlight. I always need a flashlight at these sales because there's so much to show you inside the stones. Go ahead.
It reminds me of, it always reminds me of how we are in life. Guess what? Obstacles always come in life. They stop you. What are you going to do? Just let it stop you and do nothing? Or are you going to figure it out and keep growing?
I mean, a lot of us, I always look at that and go, I don't have a choice, right? So I'm going to power the fuck through.
Stopping is not in my vocabulary.
Yeah, and sometimes you just can't, right? So you have to keep going. And I think, and part of it is, like, I think if some of us could stop, like, I don't have the luxury of that, but I think if I could stop, I'm missing out on a really critical time in my own development. So in a way, I'm grateful that life is asking me to continue in the way I always have, right? I'm going to show you. So here's the green down toward this end. See that down there? And then it goes to the purple. So this is a more subtle piece where it's a lighter green and a lighter purple. And then this is a darker piece. Part of it is this has grown longer. So there's more heat, right? This has not grown as long. So that's the other difference between a short point and a long point, is just the amount of time and formation. Yeah, power the fuck through is your middle name. That's great. I honestly, like, I think Sage Goddess tends to attract that because we all have a warrior spirit, right? You know, people are always like, is Athena your real name? Like, your parents really chose that for you? And I'm like, yeah, bro. Low key, like, who does that? I'm going to name my daughter after a motherless war goddess. That sounds like a great thing to do, right? But I love my name. I'm just saying, like, they didn't look at me and go, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it could have been. Like, jasmine, beautiful flower, right? They looked at me and went, Athena, really?
I got named after Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh.
Which I would argue is better. Right? Like Christopher Robin? Yeah.
I got named after a boy from a book.
Bro, look at Athena. And then really come to me about that. Really? I got named after such a feminine goddess, Robin. I'm just a shy flower. I have a shield and a fucking spear. I came out of my father's head fully formed. So anyway, you're not going to win that competition. I love you, but you're not. I would take Robin over Athena. But Lauren, listen, we can take your names apart all day long. Lauren, Lauren, comes from laurel, the laurel leaf, which is the sign and insignia of success in ancient Greece. I'm going to name my daughter after the leaf of the tree that signifies success. Wow. Yeah. And then people are like, why didn't you name your daughter after a goddess? You're named after a goddess. And I was like, I named my daughter Life. I deliberately did not give her a goddess name. Because it was like, what the H is going on with that? And her son, Lana's son, is Christopher from Winnie the Pooh. Again,
Hey.
Cheers, everybody.
I just named my son after a metal god.
It also means two in Greek, dio. Ena dio, tria tessera pendixia pta. And in Greece, like if your name is Tessera, which sounds like a great name, it actually just means you were the fourth child. And if your name is Dio, it means you were the second son. It's true. When they were not creative. So when she said she was naming her son Dio, I'm like, did you already have one? So one day someone's going to look at her son and go, so you're the second son. And he's going to be like, no, I'm the first. But he needs to know his Greek auntie has to teach him the way. Okay. I love that. And well, you guys did a really good job naming your children, and I'm proud of you. Nobody named their kid Athena. I've never heard anybody say, like, I named my daughter Athena after you. Nope. Here we go. Speaking of trying to balance, Kyanite perfume. I can hear you guys because how long have they been begging for Kyanite? Like,
Oh
they
my
have
gosh.
literally, like,
Forever. I've been begging for it back. I love it.
I love it too. If you, we only bring bath body perfume design stuff to these live sales when it's something really cool and special. And so Kyanite, we have, I am going to move a little quickly through the next couple of items because we have a lot we want to talk to you about tonight, and the prices are just so great. We took this down actually from the original price tonight to $29. This is the original formula of Kyanite. It was gone for a long time, okay? And this is lavender, blackberry, grape. and it's got kyanite and blue lace agate chipstones in it. This is a lot of my customers, this is their favorite signature scent. And when we ran out of it, they were like, how do you expect me to not have that, right? It blends so beautifully with every base note, from amber to patchouli to oak moss. But it really is, like I always say, if you can't have an orgasm, put on Kyanite perfume, because orgasms instantly balance all of your chakras. That's why you feel better afterward. You're in a better mood afterward. And that's why people who don't have them are not in great moods, because their energy centers are not aligned. So I think Team SG has posted, but if they have not, it's Kyanite perfume, $29. As soon as they post, you can get it. This is it for now. Okay, so if you want one, tonight's the night to get it. Get your fingers ready. Usually it's $34. I know. Team SG, you good? There it is. Okay, they've got it, and it's ready and go. Congratulations. I'm really stoked for you. I'm really, really happy for you.
I just love the smell.
It's so good. I want some. I need it today.
I love it. Like,
You guys, it is like, there's nothing like kyanite. And it's very specific oils that we have to get to make it, and sometimes we can't. And I was worried. So I have a bottle of kyanite at home that has like the last 20% in it, and I didn't use it because I was like, what if I can never make it again? And then I was like, let me try and distill it. It's lavender, blackberry, grape. But the way it comes together, it's like, you would not say this is a lavender perfume, and you would not say this is a grape perfume. It's like there's some alchemy in it that happens.
It transforms the whole thing.
Listen, Heather Winkler. She's like, don't leave my magic titty rock in your bra and take it home.
You'd like it if she did. Don't give me that, Heather.
But here's the thing. Like, she's worried because she knows I'm going to go home and like take my bra off, and it's going to fall on the floor and break. So I will leave your titty rock here. Congratulations, by the way. I know Saya loves kyanite. I don't know if Saya's here, and I know it's a holiday time. It's hard for people to be here. It might be good, seriously, just to make sure that you let the perfumery group know that we have kyanite, and if they want to come, they can get a bottle by joining us live, or just by coming and commenting. That would be really helpful. I'm stoked for you. So there's enough. We have a few dozen, but after tonight, it's going to be a little while before you see it again. And this is a good combination. Again, it's not just about energetic imbalance. It's about feeling out of sorts.
Yeah.
Like I feel disconnected. I feel like something's off. That's the energy that needs kyanite.
What I've always done with this, and why I love it, and it really does help, is it's like whenever I'm just like, I feel like everything too much, and I have a tendency of petrifying.
Yeah. Fawn. They call it fawn. Like fight, flight, freeze, or fawn.
Yeah, and it's like, because I fight, try to get out of it until I reach a point where I just stop, and I can't anymore.
Yeah.
I've always, like, it's why I've always kept bottles.
Kyanite moves it, yeah.
I know. What I actually do is I take it, and I take the roller, and I'll start up here, and I actually roll it down my forehead, all the way down. And and not only is it doing that, but I'm creating that line down my body to follow my chakras. I like that a lot. And I can like feel it as I'm going to have it just line me up.
And what's nice is when you compare it with grabbing my you can't have this. We had these, but you didn't get one.
You said you can't have this?
No, you can't have this. It's mine. You can find your own kyanite. I don't have it for you tonight. But if you have a nice big piece of this to anoint this with kyanite, we did have these, and I'm saying some of you have it, but I don't have these right now. But you can put it between your boobs, and I'll tell you why. Because the heart chakra is the fourth chakra out of the 7. So if you want to create balance and centeredness, it actually happens right here. So I had a weird experience. Can I tell you about it really quick, and then I'm going to go back to being quick. I had this. I had a lucid dream the other night, and I was like this with my hands over my chest, and I was saying a prayer, and it wasn't in English, and I woke up, and I immediately was like, it felt Egyptian, okay? So I went online and started researching, and this is how the pharaohs were buried, right? But the reason is that after death in Egypt, there was the weighing of the heart. Ma'at is involved. There's all kinds of things. And so the dead are buried like this to cover the heart, to protect their heart until the weighing of the heart ceremony, which determines how the soul moves to the afterlife. And so, but when I was saying the prayer, it was like a prayer of like calling all of my energy back to myself, to the center. And the center is not your solar plexus, and it's not your head, for fuck's sake. It's the heart, right? So it's like, put your Kyanite perfume on and then cross your arms and breathe, right? It'll call you into present time. And to Robin's point, it will bring the energy back to center in your body, which is the whole goal of working with crystals, right? Really, is that the sign for rest or relaxation in ASL, this?
Oh, that's cool.
I want you to research, Lauren, and see if you can connect the dots with that Egyptian. There's a word for it. I think it starts with an H. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but there's an Egyptian word for the heart. It's super interesting, these connects, right? Because everything is related, but it's cool that you offered that tonight, too.
I've been watching Lauren's things, trying to learn ASL from her.
I can't keep up, but you're really good at it. I love that. Jenny's working on a piece of blue Kyanite jewelry. I love that. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so congratulations on Kyanite perfume. I have a lot to say about this next stone. And again, it's going to be quick because we only have 7 pieces. I found these downstairs last week, and I let Robin and the team know. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't know we had any more of this. This is called Inner Mongolian quartz, okay? And do you see, she's showing you an interesting angle, right? Do you see how, and she can go into the geology for you. I'm going to go into the metaphysics for a minute. So do you see how it's like covered in snow, right? It's like, it's a quartz point that has been overtaken, right? This is a teaching stone. So Inner Mongolia, where these come from, is actually the origin root point of shamanism on the planet. Shamanism, when I used to talk about shamanism and people would be like, that's an indigenous word, you know, and I'm like, no, it is not. I'm sorry, but it's not. Shaman, the word, actually originates in Mongolia. And every indigenous person who practices shamanism has their roots in Mongolia, in a very isolated, remote, cold part of this world. And they journeyed across continents that were, this is why I teach Gem Journey. They journeyed across these continents that were connected. And by the time they got to Mexico, by the way, they were like stripping off fur and capes and stuff because the climate changed. And that's how shamanism got to North, Central, and South America. But it started in Mongolia. And it started here, where these quartz points formed. These are only $54, you guys. Back in the day, these would have been $154. We don't have any more. If you want quartz from the origin point of shamanic practice, and I'm not talking about North, Central, or South America, I'm talking about Mongolia. And you can do your own homework and you'll see. And you can trace the whole route, right? I'm giving you something tonight that's really special. And I don't remember the last time we saw it. I think we got these in, they're already gone probably. I think we got these in Tucson a couple of years ago. The vibration's completely different.
This one's got a little fluorite inclusion right here, going through it.
Which, by the way, reinforces its Asian roots.
And then you can see all of the carbon that's going through it. What's really cool is this is different than Tibetan quartz, where Tibetan quartz, that carbon is included within the quartz.
Yep.
This, the carbon is falling along that outside ridge before it stopped growing its regular quartz point and did its overgrowth with the sugar druzy quartz that goes around
line? It's like, it's a black line to her point. It's not in, it's a layer.
Yeah. You can see it there. You can also see it on this piece
That's
here.
a great shot, Robin, to look at that. It's almost like a fingernail of it. Like it's like a frosting on that cake.
Yeah. And you can also see that crystal structure of that quartz very well with it, because it's like cartooning it, as I like to say, because it gives it the black outline.
They're gone. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for you. Yeah, I think I might have seen HIB for the heart, for the description of the heart in Egyptian. Lauren's sharing it's IB or JB. There's something in that we should research. A little rabbit hole for us to go down. My favorite wand is next, and if you don't buy it, I'm going to keep it. Totally serious. Ready? It's $499. Would you mind changing the music for me, Louise? Because it feels like I'm into club and I just want to not be in the club. I'm working on a new playlist, by the way.
Which playlist would you?
I don't know. Not that. We all wear a lot of hats here at SG. Luis is so kind to sometimes get me a drink or some food or change my playlist. And he also runs all of our technology lives. He's really talented.
And he does all of our printing.
And he's like the sweetest pea. Yeah, he's all the things. This is Kuan with rhodonite and rose quartz, and this is for look at how that Kuan is carved, you guys, into that quartz. The original price on this wand was close to $1,000. You would pay a couple $100 just for that carved Kuan and quartz. So a double-termed heart healing wand for compassion is holy wow.
Yeah.
So as soon as they comment, you can say sold, but it's something else. So rhodonite, the pink and black stone, is for the light and shadow of love. Love has a light and a shadow. It is Kuan Yin. Do you see it? Yeah, if you're just getting here, this is one of the only times I've ever seen a detailed Kuan Yin like that carved into quartz. And it's a thick, beautiful piece. And my friend who does these wands, by the way, holds on to inventory sometimes and saves it until he has the right other components. But what's cool about this, and I'm so stoked because a couple people have said sold. We'll see who got it. Congratulations in advance. Again, you can open your circle. You can close your circle. You can activate your grids. Rose quartz is quartz.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the soft, tender baby form.
Oh, Cynthia Burke got it.
Yay, Cynthia, congratulations. Honestly, it's so rad.
I was so excited when
So beautiful.
it's like there's still some areas from the move that we're unpacking still.
It is.
And I was
True.
going through some of the stuff that and I was unpacking it, and I found some amazing items, and this was one of the items that was in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I get to like play with it. And that for me,
I thought it was gone because I had seen that wand.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
and then I did not see it. So you have to know, like, I've said this to the team before. As much as we're working really hard right now, we're also kind of in a reflective place. When I got Sage got us back this year, like I did Yule ritual last night with my North candle, which we don't have. And I was very clear that you guys can't have this, but I didn't burn mine because I was so afraid I wouldn't get another one. Just like my Christmas magic candle, which again, we don't have for you, but we'll have them next year for you for the season. I didn't burn mine because I was afraid we weren't going to get it back. So things like that. I remember seeing a Kuan Yin wand. I think he made 2. And I was like, I wonder whatever happened to that. So it's been really cool to see these pieces that like I remember when they came in and then they go where they live and then I was gone, right? So congratulations. Oh my God, Saya got it.
Yay!
Saya Bop. I love you, Saya. I'm so happy you're here. The only way I could make you happier would be to kiss you on the lips right now. It would make me happy too. Or to give you prana, which I think I also don't have. And I know Saya loves prana perfume too. Love you. We try to do these things like Heather with her singing bowl. And I was like, oh my God, I found the singing bowl that Heather was looking for. We really do think about you guys. Like when you ask for things, we're not perfect. We don't always get it, but we put 2 and 2 together. Happy you're here. Okay. This is another one where I was like, Robin will tell you, I was in the warehouse and I'm like, there's not that many pieces of this. We have a few dozen. This is, I mean, you take it away.
It's 3 to 4 inch red capped Super 7 points.
Oh, Say, I saw your comment, by the way. Maybe that's why. Sorry, love you.
This is really hard to come by where it has the full red cap on it. Most of the times when you have the red cap, it has so much extra iron, it turns all the sides black. To have it where you can see it with the red cap, they're only $29 tonight. And again, Super 7 is a mixture of 7 of the best healing minerals that we know of. These do come out of, this piece does come out of Brazil. And I love it because you can actually see the 7 minerals. So it's like if you wanted to go through it, of course, purple is amethyst.
Yeah, I just want to show them this. Keep going.
Yeah. The purple is the amethyst. The clear quartz is the whites that you're seeing. The smoky quartz is the darker area.
There we go. I don't know that I can show you this, but there's a crazy phantom. Keep going.
Yeah. So the darker area that you're seeing
This flashlight sucks. Okay.
is the smoky quartz. And then you have the cacoxenite in there, which you can really see up here in that phantom that she's trying to show you.
Hey Rachel, if you're watching, will you order me a really nice, good, powerful light that I can set our stones on? We used to have them in our photography studio, and I don't have them, but like this is like I'm trying to show the stuff, and I can't see through it. If you're watching, okay, keep going.
And then we have goethite, which is the black specks that you're seeing. The lepidocrosite, which is the little red lines, and then you have the rutile that you can see in there as well. And
It's hard. We don't have a great light. The other thing we can do, Luis, is get our box back too. I think for some of these would be good. There we go. That might be. But you can kind of see the. Do you see how it gets darker toward the edge, and then as you go
Oh, there you
through,
go.
yeah. This is why I want to show you guys with the light. If you
And
wonder
there's-
why I'm always doing that.
And there's that phantom right there that she's talking about.
So why do you want Super 7? This is what we call the master healer. Okay, so again, it's and this is special because it's kind of Super 8. So it's amethyst, clear quartz, peace, balance, detoxification, magnification, smoky quartz, clearing, cacoxenite, which is for transformation, goethite. Did you hear me about the little plates though? I want a little plate
Yes.
for next time.
I
Or
have-
the box. It'd be good to have a box back. Yeah. Lepidocrosite, which helps you heal from trauma, and then rutile plus hematite. Mm-hmm. That's why these are so. What you would pay for a Super 7 point this size is more than $29, and then for you to have the red cap of the amethyst. Let me see if I can get this in a real tight shot. So there's a box of the hematite around. That's what when we say phantom, that's what we're trying to show you is that box. And then do you see the little hairs? It almost looks like that's your cacoxenite. You see that? The little tiny like. Again, we'll figure out a way to get you a shot next time if
I love
we
it
have
here
things like
where you
this.
can see it where it's even darker.
See how it gets darker right there? That's a good shot too. So hematite is from the Greek word hematois, which means like blood. And that's why when our ancestors saw hematite and they cracked it open and it was red, like blood red, that's why they called it this, because it looks like blood. And interestingly, hematite has circulation enhancement processes.
Oh, yes.
So when you get older, you need this, right? Even at my age, I'm like, I can feel that I don't run energy and I don't run blood through my system like I used to. We don't, right? I'm in my 50s now. But even when you're young, some people have circulatory issues and they're always like, what crystal should I use for that? This would be probably the most powerful crystal you could give them. Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
I actually have one of my autoimmunes is my circulation. I have really, really, really slow blood circulation. And it's really cool because when I was younger, I always wanted the hematite rings. The magnetic ones,
Yeah.
the regular ones, always. They just, like my parents would buy extras for me because they break, especially as a kid.
They do.
But if I wore my hematite rings, I would not get the hand with it on wouldn't have the circulatory issues, but the hand with it off would.
Sister Mary is asking, are they all this big? So one thing I want to reassure you, especially if you're new, is that we always give you this size range. They are all 3 to 4 inches. Mm-hmm. And we visually check every one before we bring them to you. So we show you one as an example, but I promise you they're all this beautiful. And I literally had a screaming moment when I found them because I really didn't think we had any more of these. And this is the time when most of you need it. because you need a master healing stone going into wintertime. I was in the, emergency with Zoe this morning. The doctor there today said this is the worst cold and flu season he's seen in 10 years, and it's not supposed to peak until February. So I'm setting an intention for all of our health, but I think it would be really good for you to carry and keep a master healing stone in your home.
Yes.
Here's what I'll tell you. It can't hurt. It can only help. You know, your friend who's like, well, what if working with a crystal prevents that? And I'm like, let me just tell you right now, the worst case scenario is it doesn't work. But I wouldn't be sitting here if it didn't work.
Right? I mean,
all these years later.
I've had so much proof in my own life that they work.
Yeah.
That I would never be able to say that I don't believe crystals work. And
It's true.
And I was raised in a very scientific household.
Yep.
No religion, no anything, science. That's how I was brought up. My mom is a cytogeneticist.
Yeah, and her dad has all this like traditional geological lapidary experience. I wasn't raised yay or nay, but I was raised in a very traditional Christian home, right, where we didn't really talk about crystals for healing. But at the same time, what was funny as I got older is my mom would be like, do you have any crystals for this? Do you have any crystals for that? And I would constantly be like, can I just enjoy this moment for a minute? Because this is kind of nice that you're asking. Then I'll get to go get you what you need. But like, it was kind of cool to see them come
When
around.
I started showing my mom my work on linking the metaphysical and the science together with stones, she's so interested in it now and is like, oh, can you get me one of those? Can you get me one of those? Because she understands how I've married the two together and how it works. And then her being and my mom is also, she has high functioning autism.
Yeah.
So she's one of those people where it's like, when she really gets on something, she gets on it and she knows it very well. And with me doing this, she's like on this huge thing now of trying to help link. She wants to link them. And she's like, well, according to this, and she's breaking it down to the DNA structure and everything.
All of us with a touch of the tism. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's not. I mean, it's really true. I think I've only come to realize since I became a single mom, how much my kids and I are on the spectrum. But my ex might have been too, but I think he was less neurodivergent.
It's a spectrum though, because with my brother being autistic, my mom being autistic,
it is a full spectrum.
My uncle being autistic, my mom sent me in to get tested because she did me and my sister because she just wanted to know.
Here, I'll test you. Yeah. That's what I tell people too. Like, good luck. I think we're all a little neurodivergent, but yes, there are tests.
Half of them have told me that I am, and half of them told me that I'm not. So I don't know.
I think I want to be.
I'm fine with it either way. I'm just me.
I'm spicy. Laura Ann said that to you, Robin, she put the magnet hematite on her head for headaches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, listen, it's not a competition. You're welcome to be more divergent than I am. I'm not. I love you guys. Yay, Kim got some kyanite too. I love that. Maria said the first time she ordered 2 Super 7 points, she held them at the same time. Hi, Maria. She said she literally felt strong energy shooting up her arms, and it was insane. Mm-hmm. And then I met your son, too, who's a super cutie pie. And she had her son hold them, too, and then he started freaking out. Did he have the same experience of them? It's just interesting to me. Yeah. Okay, by the way, she's holding the sexiest slice. God, I love this piece so much.
It's the only one we have. One of them.
You guys, this is malachite from the Republic of the Congo. It's only $249, down from $1,500. Like, please just buy it.
If you don't, I will.
Great. Yeah, I mean, like, okay. First of all, like the coolest tealight holder you've ever had in your life. Second of all, the coolest sphere holder that you've ever had in your life. Third of all, don't put shit in it and put it on your coffee table. I don't want to necessarily see it used as an ashtray because I think your ash is going to get like, but you do you. Congratulations.
I love it because you can actually see how it's growing.
I know.
And then and you guys, it's even polished all the way around.
And I want to go into, there's a little chrysocolla in there. I want to go into all the stories about the Republic of the Congo, and I want to talk about Malachite, and I want to talk about how it's like, it's connected to ancient Greek mythology and all of the eyes of Argos, who was a protector, and like, I want to go into all of those things, but
We don't have.
it's supposed to make childbirth better. I will just say I can't attest to that. I had gnarly childbirths and I did not have malachite. So, but if you're pregnant,
I brought the malachite egg that you guys gave me for it was there with me.
we did. No.
Moment from first contraction until he
Yeah.
was out was less than 4 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say my stories. You don't want to hear my stories are like birth control for people.
No, I had less than 4 hours,
Wow.
and I was able to do it with 0 drugs.
Really?
No drugs, 100% natural. I believe it works.
Gail said she would have to fondle it continuously. I love that. All right, little Nolty got it. Congratulations, yay. I knew it was going to go. It's just like I wanted to go to the right home. And that's what's kind of exciting for us, too, is we have some of these pieces, and it's like I just want them to go to the right, best, perfect place.
Oh, I forgot that one.
Yeah, no, look, there's a reason I don't have more kids. There's a lot of reasons I don't have more kids, but that was not good. And I have a high pain threshold. My doctor didn't tell me they were shutting the epidural off. So I was like, wait a minute. I'm not going to make it. Anyway, stories for another time. Mine was a long time. Okay, oval labradorite.
Actually, we forgot this one.
Oh. Okay, let's come back to Kuan Yin compassion. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy to be an auntie to other people's kids. I don't need to have any more of my own. So happy I had mine, though. And I got a boy and a girl. You know what I mean? So like I have a match pair. I don't need any more. So I always can tell my son, you're my favorite son. I can tell my daughter, you're my favorite daughter. And I can really mean it, which is really cool. Okay, flower agate. Again, I didn't know we had these. They were originally like, what, $89 or $99?
Yeah.
We're doing these for $49 each. This is flower agate from Madagascar. This is, it really does look like flowers.
Look at, you guys, look at that druzy pocket.
They're full of quartz, so you can use it as a centerpiece of a grid. The flame shape, you remember, I've taught you this 1,000 times, right? But if you're new, you hold the flat end to your solar plexus and it creates this like flame of energy that then winds its way back into you. And flower agate is one of the stones of Kuan Yin. So is cobaltocalcite, which we have, by the way, a little bit of cobaltocalcite in tonight's show too. But this is a beautiful, I'll tell you, like kitchen is where my family gathers because we're Greek and we eat, right? So that's where I find everybody. That's where I find people late at night. It's like we don't gather in the living room. We don't live together, we eat together. But if your gathering space is the living room, this would be perfect for your bedroom too, because I don't love quartz in the bedroom. But agate sort of...
Agate is a little less, it's a little tampered, and that's simply... Oh, there's another druzy pocket. Oh my God.
I can stick my finger in it.
And that's because of how it's grown. Quartz in general, like your quartz points, your amethyst and everything, is a macrocrystalline quartz. Agate and jaspers are microcrystalline quartz, so you don't see it as much. And I believe with that, I was waiting for her to stick her finger in it. But no, but it's
They're already gone, Roman.
I know. I just believe it's the structure of it that helps make it less potent when you don't have that huge point.
It's less potent when you don't have a huge point, Robin?
No. You know what, Athena? That is what I said, but that's not what I meant.
Yeah. Jeanette has magic mail coming tomorrow. Yay! Switching topics. Yay! Sizes and everything. Yes, no. Ocean in the ocean. I'm not a boy. I can't speak to this. It's like somebody who's never, let's say this, if I had never ridden a bike before, I wouldn't be talking to you about riding a bike. So I'm not going to talk about big points and how important they are when I don't have a point. Labradorite. I love Labradorite. I love new beginnings. Look at this new beginning. I can't. Okay, this is, we have 3 dozen of these rings left. Probably my favorite Labradorite ring in the history of SG. Because it comes with ruby, which is one of my top 10 favorite stones of all time. This is passionate new beginnings. This is big time, like sexy soulmate stuff. And this is adjustable. So anybody can wear this one. And it's an oxidized. I can't, Robin, just please.
I am absolutely in love with this. They're only $49, and the labradorite quality on this is phenomenal. Each one is just glowing with color. And remember, labradorite is so special. It gave it its name, labradorescence, from this stone. And that what labradorescence is just like your moonstones. It's a feldspar, and it's a feldspar, but it has the thin layers, so it goes through. But the way how these thin layers go, the light bounces back, being able to show off so many different colors.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So this one, where you can see gold, green, blue, yellow, that
one's like a legit half a rainbow.
Yeah.
That's a good way of describing it, Robin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's how it adjusts. By the way, you just see how the little like on the back it goes like that, so you can kind of pull it open or push it back together.
Here's one that's open more that you can see.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So you can do that. I do like that. I mean, we do oxidized sterling and we do shiny sterling at SG, and I don't have a preference. I think some stones. I will tell you, we played with doing this one in shiny sterling, and it didn't make the, the labradorite pop.
It looks so much better antiqued, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's still $925. Mm-hmm. It's actually an extra step to antique it or oxidize it, so...
It does, and there's not like they're putting anything else on top of it. It's just patinaing the metal. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to... If you are fine with 925 silver, you're going to be fine with oxidized 925 silver. It's nothing else that can...
And if you talk like a Greek person where we're constantly moving our hands, you know what I mean?
I love it.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys got one. Like I said, this is the last of the ruby labradorite rings. So I will wear your ring. If you wear it on your right hand, remember you're sending this energy, meaning like you're magnetizing it out of your field. So, and that's not always sending it to other people. I had an interesting conversation with one of you last week because you're like, okay, so if I'm sending energy, does that mean I don't benefit from it?
Oh, no.
No, like it's still in your field. Plus, I think sometimes when I say sending, I think you're also like, hey, universe, bring this. Well, like you're releasing the energy to come back.
When you're sending energy, you're using your body as a channel.
That's a good way of putting
think of it like your drain pipes. Mm-hmm. You're sending water through it, and yeah, where it's coming from is getting to the end, but that's the channel it goes through. After the water goes through, there's still some trickle residue in there that is holding on to you. So even when you channel, you might not be getting full force, but you're getting it because it has to go through.
By the way, I'm in my put my flash tattoos on my fingers era because I kind of like it. I don't know why. I want to show you that.
When I finish my sleeve tattoo, I'm going to get it all the way down on my fingers.
Are you really? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about that too.
The coral reef's going to be going down here, and it's going to be coral going down.
Oh, that's rad. I'm doing a rosary on my ankle, and part of me is like, I want to do like a bracelet one too, and I thought about bringing it over on my finger too. We're in tattoo era.
Well, I just got my tattoo here.
I do love that one. I thought it was really. It looked to me. It's funny because I know it's a star, but I also feel like it's for you. It has like compass energy.
It is. That's why I got it. Was because it was the compass.
It's like divine feminine direction.
Mm-hmm. I said this way I can always find my way.
But she's such a perfectionist. My tattoo artist comes here for our live events, and she did that on Robin, and I think it's rad. So anyway, congratulations. Amy got one, Odessa got one, Nellie got one, Tim got one, Andrew got one, ZooTube got one, Earth Angel. Is it dressage? Dressage. Is it France?
Oh, do you like to ride horses?
Is that a word?
Yeah, it's
like a dressage. I don't know about horses.
Dressage. It's for a horse.
Oh.
Having horses.
See, I don't know these things because I'm not.
My mom used to show them. Used
Really?
to show horses. She had a horse her whole life growing up.
Wow.
She kept it over right off of the slide area.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah, and then she had her horse her whole life growing up, and then showed him for years.
Is that where you're? See, and she said, or they said yes. It was really cool. Well, we see you, and congratulations. Nicole got one. So yeah, we will list it for you. Yeah, I love mine too. Raina Ray likes hers. I bet it looks gorgeous on you. The one I have, because I have one of these too. I don't keep one of everything, but I really love this ring. In fact, I was wearing it yesterday. Mine is kind of a golden Labradorite, and I don't know, with the rubies it pops, but they're all pretty, and you can't go wrong. So, love that. And I love it. Julie Anderson said her next tattoo is going to be a compass. I think that's rad. I love that we're all in our tattoo era. Okay, so green moonstone. Couple of quick things. We only have 7 of these. This is super duper rare. To find moonstone with azurite, the stone of the moon with the stone of the priestess. Like what? I'm definitely a lunar priestess. My magic works by moon phases, and whether I like that or not, that's just kind of how it is. And so I think that's why this is a homing beacon stone for me. It's resonant with my frequency. So if you live your life by the moon phases, and if your passion like mine is spiritual leadership, then this is an important stone for you to have in your collection. These are $59. They're 4 to 4.5 inches. Again, they were close to $100 regular price, but this is all we have.
It's very hard to come across this. Usually if you see anything with green moonstone, it's going to be like a rainbow moonstone that goes with it.
Yeah.
It is, and
You can see the light play a little bit the way you're holding it too,
and
which is cool.
the thing about it that's really cool.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. That's really cool about these is what makes the green in the green moonstone is not the same as what makes the blue and azurite. Usually when you have like malachite and azurite, it's from the copper.
That's right.
It's not, but here the azurite is getting it from the copper, and the green moonstone is getting its color from nickel. So in order for this to be created, it had to come from a pocket where there was a high nickel content and a high copper content, and they had to meld together, and that's not usually how it happens. You usually don't find nickel and copper right next to each other.
See it right here? See that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that, the chatoyancy that we talk about.
And there's that moonstone. So
and it's more azurescence in this one, yeah. And they're asking about the black.
So the black that is in there is black tourmaline.
And you can kind of tell by the way it crystallizes, you guys. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but do you see, you can kind of see that that's a little bar right there.
So that's giving you all that protection as you're going through your priestessing and your third eye activation.
I love these so much, you guys. That's the last of it. So third eye and heart. How does green moonstone differ from grandidorite? It's actually a completely different stone. And grandidorite is one I want to come back and talk to you guys about. We had some small pieces. I'm not sure where they went. Remember, there was like a parcel of them, and I don't think we've done anything with them yet. So we will in the new year.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder for Robin and I to come back to that. So grandidorite, one of the reasons it's so important to me is it's the stone of faith, which is my thing, right? So it's about belief in things unseen. And it has a completely different chemical, physical, geological structure to it than this stone. And it has a different color too. Grandidorite is kind of almost a kyanite blue.
Yeah.
I have a grandidorite necklace that I keep in my little room where I get ready here. Those
It
little
is,
prayer beads.
and it's a little darker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more cornflower-y.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a slightly different stone. And that is another one too. If you see grandidorite, it's really special. You may have been thinking about garnerite, which does look a little bit more like this, has high nickel content. But garnerite, and garnerite does sometimes grow with moonstone, but this is a different country of origin than those pieces. This one is from, these are from China.
Yeah, this comes out of China.
And garnerite's from Madagascar.
Yeah, they have not found garnerite outside of Madagascar as of yet. They have found similar green moonstones, but it doesn't have everything in it to make it a full garnerite.
Congratulations. Yeah, and sometimes, I mean, garnerite's beautiful on its own, but man, when it has that, Robin knows, like, we've been at some of the shows, and we haven't always bought all of it because it gets very expensive, but, like, she and I have seen some spheres at, like, Tucson. I remember a couple of times
gosh.
where, like, you turn that thing around and the whole side is
Is
just...
rainbowed.
It's like, it takes your breath away.
It's like, and it's like the rainbow moonstone in it is
Yeah.
almost full labradorite on some of them.
It is.
It's so intense. And I'm like, how
every
how
color.
does this happen?
In every color.
And then I end up standing there looking at it for way too long and loving on it until somebody has to grab me and go, we're moving to the next one.
Carissa said the first time she learned about granditerite was on Shop LC. And I want to say that I am their newest host. I'm not leaving Sage Goddess. I'm expanding SG. So I am now a host. I will be in Austin, live on TV on Shop LC at the end of January, and talking about gems and minerals, and expanding our Sage Goddess awareness too. So I'm really excited. When I was young, I always wanted to be a TV shopping host, which everybody thought was really weird. But I love shopping. I love talking to people. I think you can actually call in live to those shows, which is different than what you can do here. Would love to do that. So anyway, I will share my Shop LC live showtime with you. And then not the first month because it's going to be so busy, but I am planning an Austin meetup the next time I go out to Austin for Shop LC. So if you are in Dallas or Houston and you're willing to drive, gosh, it would be good to squeeze you and hug you. So I'm really excited, and thank you. It was really cool that they reached out and the partnership turned into something neat.
Yeah, we're excited.
So yeah, yours truly coming to Texas. Stay tuned.
Yay!
I know Texas is big. Are you big enough for meat? First of all, I plan to eat my weight in barbecue food because that's what I do. When I go to Texas, I shop and I eat. And then I'm going to shop with you. So I'm really excited. Yay! Okay, now this next one is small but mighty. This is ruby, sapphire, and emerald. It's called the Queen's Stones. And I'm a big fan of cut and faceted. I'm so stoked. Yeah, Annette's in Texas. She's going to come hug me. She's already promised.
Yay!
And so this is, these are only $9 each. We only have like 4 dozen of them. We have 50 of them. What's cool is if you don't have all 3, the reason they're so important is sapphire is your third eye, emerald's your heart, and ruby is your root. So this is about protection, love, and wisdom. In addition to being what we call the precious stones. If you've read my crystal history book called Crystal Lore, Legends, and Myths, then you know that these are the 3 most expensive stones on the planet, exception being diamond. But in some cases, Robin and I will tell you, a good ruby, a good sapphire is more expensive than a good diamond.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, $9 each. Like I said, only 50 of them. This would be a really cool gift to give somebody. Or like I said, you could take these to your jeweler. One of the things I'm thinking about doing, because I have my set, I'll just give you some inspiration. I have this pinky ring that I wear, and I love it. But it, let's be real, it's kind of basic. Okay? And I want to zhuzh it with some stones. So my thought in the new year was to take my trio and just have them set into my ring.
Oh, that'd be really cute.
Right? They're kind of the right size.
Oh, no, that'd be really cute.
Now, you know me, like I'm a Leo, so then it's going to be like, what else goes in there, right? I'm going to be sticking everything in there. But I thought, why not start with the basics for $9? And then all I have to do is pay the cost for a jeweler to burnish them, which isn't expensive. And then it will look like, instead of being, it's a gold band, but it's really small. My pinky's a size 3, right? So I think it was like, $150 or something like that. But it'll look like a $500 ring for an extra maybe $9 for the stones and maybe $20, $30 for someone to set them. This is kind of cool. You know what I mean? So if you have an old band laying around, maybe you have a plain wedding band. I used to be really into like exaggerated jewelry, and I'm super into not that right now. I like to have one big statement piece, like that Labradorite ring, and then let the rest of it be kind of simple. I'm in that place in my life. But you may have a wedding band you know, or a plain band that you're like, yeah, you know what? It's time for an upgrade. What an affordable upgrade. Because I'll tell you this, if you went to a jewelry store and said, I would like to get, you know, 0.20 ruby sapphire emerald, what do you think they would charge you for that little bag? At least $100.
At least $100 for these.
At least.
Like if you were going to go in, they would be like, oh yeah, for the stones cost it's going to be 100, then plus this.
If you get all three of them, maybe I can do this or whatever, right? So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah, you get all three of them for $9. Yeah. So Hillary's like, sold all three 27. It's not. It's all three for $9.
Yep.
So you're welcome. Go have a ring made. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, and then especially like the three of these together has been known as the Queen's Gems because they're
Yeah.
so regal and so royal. So having this be set into something like I was thinking it would be really cute to do to get it set as like just like a chain and then have 3 drops with them going down.
That'd be pretty.
Little tiny set, or doing like what you have on your chain and have these be set in the chain going down.
I took it off. You know what's funny? You know my little diamond situation that I always wear? I took it off because of my MRI and I can't get it back on. I need help.
I can help you.
I should have brought it. Everybody's so busy at my house. Like, it's just like, there's no time for me because it takes a minute to get that thing back on. And so if you're wondering where my jewelry is, like my bracelets I always wear. MRIs. I mean, they're done, but now I gotta get my jewelry back on.
But yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about that, but congratulations.
I was just saying that's what I would do is.
Yeah. No, actually, that's really, really smart. And I was also thinking, too, while you were talking, like you could almost like a dog tag type necklace. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you could set these and then maybe put it, like, go to your jeweler and say, hey, my daughter's born in February. Can I put a this? Mm-hmm. You know, for you, you'd be lucky, right? Because Dio's born in September. So, like, you already have a sapphire there.
And I already have the ruby for me.
Yeah, so you just need Daryl's. What is Daryl's traditional birthstone for December? It's
Tanzanite.
Is it Tanzanite? Yeah. Lucky people.
So yeah, I'd have to get a Tanzanite.
That would be really pretty, like a purple, blue almost, and then a red and a blue. That would be really pretty.
And then I need to get amethyst. Or no, garnet for Ariana.
Yes. I love that. But look imagine how beautiful that would be. It's almost like those 4 stones were meant to be together.
I think the 4 of us were meant to
We're
be together.
daydreaming. I know. You are. My mom did that, though. I've shown you my mom's ring, which I don't have on tonight, but it was, you know, she had it made before we were born and has everybody's birthstone, so it's kind of cool. Okay. Yes, I remember that, Leslie.
My mom said she needs to stop doing birthstone jewelry because she has too many grandkids that doesn't all fit anymore.
I definitely am not ready for grandkids. I think I'll be not a great grandmother, but like a wonderful grandmother, but well, yeah. Thank you. I'm going to sugar buzz them and send them home like a good grandma does. Come here, kids. Wouldn't you like another Snickers? Now run along. Okay, I'm sure you have lots to say about this. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is green obsidian. Do you remember when I showed you spiderweb? And you guys like went crazy for it because it's so rad. Because you're used to seeing black obsidian or mahogany or whatever, right? You're used to seeing golden sheen, silver sheen. This is green, and Robin can talk to you about the geology of it. You know how obsidian clears energy? This one clears your heart. And a lot of us need like almost rotor-rooter at this point to clean the heart. Like we've been through so much. But this is like the Aztecs firmly believed that obsidian was hardened fire. It is. It comes from lava.
Uh-huh.
They did ritual sacrifice with it. Go down the rabbit hole and enjoy. That's not what this is about. We're staying on point. But I'm big into Aztec culture and civilization because even though it isn't my native culture and civilization, I've done a lot of journey work and feel very connected through past lives. The green obsidian is rare. We have 13 of these only. If you need heart clearing, these are almost 3 inches for under $50. It's pretty rad, pretty rare. And they all have wishing lines all over them too.
Every single one of them has a wishing line, and that's simply because of how the green obsidian is formed. It's formed like every other obsidian where it blasts out and then it flash cools. Mm-hmm. And it has to cool so fast that it traps everything and all the gas and the stuff inside of it at such a micro speck that you don't see it on the outside.
Yeah.
When it cools slower is when you're going to get more of that lava stone that's porous because all the gas was able to come out and release itself.
Right.
What happens to get the
Such a good explanation, by the way. I've never heard anybody in my life be able to describe what happens in the formation of obsidian as concisely as Robin. I just really want you to appreciate what you have because she's really good at describing things like that. It's complicated.
It really is, but the thing, it's also simple on the other hand.
Yeah.
You just have to get the stuff that you don't really need out of the way.
It's true, but you slice it up and dice it up.
And so, to get this green obsidian, what has to have happened is in the one area, and not all of it from that one volcano is going to come out as green obsidian.
It's true.
It can be from one spurt that comes out of that volcano that is holding an addition of copper within the melting of itself. So copper actually melts
Crazy.
with the lava because it's just destroyed everything. Came up and then it froze so fast and solidified, it kept some of the copper within it. These spheres are heavier than other obsidian spheres simply because of that additional copper content that cooled with it, but it made it so, you know how when copper flows, it gives it that kind of oil streak look?
Yeah.
It's doing the same thing.
Like, in fact, I was thinking, I've seen so many pieces of native copper that kind of almost look like this, you know, like the way that flows like that.
And it's because of that addition of copper within the sphere.
I think it's one of the coolest things that we have in the show. And like I said, if we had more, I would have brought them to you. It's a very beautiful sage green. It's one of my favorite colors. I'm like looking around the room and it's like the color of the wall. It's, you know, for us, sage is a really sacred color and energy, but this is cool. Again, for the potency of what it is, if you do body work with clients, or energy work like I do, like sometimes you'll have a client working with you and they're so in their heart and in their feelings that they can't even work, right? They can't even process. And it's like, just give them that to hold and breathe. And then once they move that energy, then they can start to remember the heart is the central channel, not just for circulation in your body, but from the perspective of your chakras. So if you've got a heart blockage and you wonder like, why do they bring us so many heart chakra stones? Like it kind of has to start there, right? Even in my own healing process, I had to heal my heart before I could heal my body. I kept trying to heal my body before I healed my heart, and it's like that's a no-go.
But and you guys, you have to remember, healing isn't a one step done, move on. It's a constant thing. Over time, just through the course of one day,
It's true.
things can happen that weigh on your heart. Just from even seeing, a leaf fall, and it reminds you of something that fell,
It's true.
and that puts it on
I
your
had an
heart.
experience coming into work the other day. There was a little raccoon, and I love raccoons. Go ahead and judge me. I know
Oh,
they're
I love
assholes
them.
or whatever. They're assholes. But I also can be an asshole, and I have small hands. So I've always felt this way. And I will beg for food. So I have a lot in common with raccoons. And one guy looked like a baby out here. And honestly, I carried it the whole day. Somebody out here, another raccoon got hit a couple of weeks ago, and somebody went out and put a blanket over it. Did you happen to catch that? I don't know if you come this way.
I do. I come in from this way.
There was a little sunflower blanket over. They didn't move it, but they just put a blanket over
I
it.
Did
you see that?
I saw the blanket. I didn't know that's what it was
It
covering.
was over a little raccoon. I know. Somebody was thoughtful enough.
I
know.
love raccoons.
Don't tell me. My mom had a mama raccoon, and she fed Rosa, whatever her name was. But Rosa was still a dick.
My whole life growing up,
But I like it that way.
we had raccoons that lived under our house.
Yeah.
And we got to know them. And they were still, you couldn't touch them or get near them.
Yeah.
Always a safe distance. But no, every year the mom would come and bring the new set of babies
That's what
and
Rosa did
show
with
them.
my
And she
mom,
would
too.
show
She
them
was proud.
off. And yeah, so
And Rosa
proud
would
of them.
tap on the glass like, "Hey, look over here."
Oh, if there's no more food, she would come and knock on the door. So
I also will knock on your door if there's no more food.
she would knock on the door. We'd be like, "Oh," and then she would step away a little bit, give us our space. We'd come pour the food out. We'd go back in, and then she'd go up and eat, and she'd let her babies eat.
They're cute. I can hear them. Okay, I posted a really funny meme one time, or a little video, and it was this older lady. I don't know where she was. She had a southern accent. And the person who was recording the video was like, "Ma'am, you should not be feeding that thing." And it was a huge bear. This woman, know, I swear to God, this was not an actor. She was in her like nightgown, and she starts yelling at the videographer. Did you see this video? And she's like, "You get out of here! You do not make fun of my dog. This is my dog." And it's like a huge black bear, and it's like it looks like a. And the guy was like, "Man, that bear could kill you." And she's like, "You get out of here and stop talking bad about my dog." And I'm like, this is going to be me. In 30 years, I'm going to be in my nightgown with wild animals, and people are going to be like, "Ma'am, step away from the bear." I'm going to be like, "Don't you make fun of my dog."
Hey, I rescued a possum one time and kept it alive, and it was so sweet and nice. And
Until they're not.
well, no, I ended up since I didn't have it set up, I had to keep it for a couple weeks, and then
Yeah.
I had to give it over to like a place that actually takes care of them.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and I also saved a pigeon.
Amy saw, oh, you did see it. It was funny, right? Amy said she had a baby possum for the winter last year.
They're
And
so cute.
Debbie rescued owls. And Lauren has raccoons in her neighborhood. Anyway, somebody's sweet, put a little blanket. I can imagine it being like a little, in my heart, it was like, maybe that's a little one. It was like, saw it with their parents and was like, what if it's cold? You know what I mean? I just think about the goodness of people sometimes. Anyway, okay. Do you want the biggest ass black kyanite necklace God has ever made? Because I have it for you. And it's right here. And I only have one, and it's $99. And I think it's an art piece. But you can, this will clear your energy by allowing you to slap someone really hard with a really blunt object if they're not behaving correctly. I'm not advocating that.
Yeah, don't hit people with this.
Don't hit anyone.
But
Use your words, and then wear your black kyanite.
so remember, if you have this, you don't ever have to worry about clearing energy. It's got you.
It's Tibetan silver. It's got moonstone on it.
Mm-hmm. It's got rainbow moonstone up there. Beautiful blue flash on
Isn't that
it.
gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying, could you? Yes, you could.
Oh, did we say how much it was?
Yeah, I
$99.
said, yeah.
Okay.
Look at the back.
I love it. I
I love
love
that we put it on this little dainty chain.
That's all I had, okay?
Really? It needs to be on like, again, if I walk into the room and I don't say anything, do I need to?
I think that's got you covered.
I think I'm good. And if you just happen to go, or you just hold it up against people. Congratulations.
What are you trying to say to me?
No, I'm let me do it to my invisible friend. Here's the thing. As my friend Zena always says, Athena, it's your job to say the things that we are thinking, which is true because I don't have a filter. I just say it. She's like, I'm thinking it, but I don't say it. You say it. Which is true. I do. It is, when I say this is the biggest black kyanite I've ever seen, because, people say that's the biggest one I've ever seen, and it really isn't the biggest one they've ever seen. This is actually the biggest one I've ever seen. Congratulations. That's right. Don't make me take my, and I have a look in my, I have a mother look that says, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't have to say, don't make me take it off. It's just the look. Right? We'll talk about this when we get home. So congratulations.
Daryl said that to Dio the other day. He goes, just look at the look on your mom's face. And he goes, no, mama, no.
I literally am just like, for real? Low key, bro. Low key. Not low key. This is not low key. This is not. This is on the edge of violence. Congratulations.
And then I have something a little nicer.
Say hello to my little friend.
A little nicer and lighter.
Yeah, let's get smaller and let's get lighter and let's get more emotional, less physical. The other stone, Lana, is moonstone.
Yeah, rainbow moonstone.
Yeah, Jamie, you can for sure get a leftover. If there's something left over, you can claim it. And by the way, I'm glad your toddler's off to bed.
If there's anything that you are interested in, I can let you know. We still have some of the Udilite caps.
You guys, really?
The Queen's Trio, the little faceted.
For $9. Yeah.
We also have some of the Labradorite rings. And some Kyanite perfume.
Add to cart. Add to cart. Sold,
Just
sold.
so if you came in late, just so you know.
That's what we have. Yeah. So you can say sold Kyanite perfume, 29, which is, you should do that. The Labradorite ring is unspeakably gorgeous. This is a special price on Smithsonite. Mm-hmm. Okay. Smithsonite is a stone that comes from Mexico. And when I was in Mexico in 2019, which is the last time hunting for stones, this is a stone I was looking for, and I have to tell you, I couldn't find it. It's not actually that easy to find. Smithsonite. The name doesn't sound like it because so many stones are named after the geologist who describes it, but this is, for me, the essence of water magic. It really connects you with a deep emotional resilience and coherence. Mm-hmm. The phrase that comes to me when I think of Smithsonite is embodied knowing. It's a deep feminine wisdom, but it's something that you can feel connected to in your body. These are $44, which I think I said, but I just want to make sure I said that. I think the retail value on this would be close to $100.
Oh,
These
a
are
lot.
sterling silver.
These are different
beautiful.
shapes. So not all of
Good to
them are
know.
going to be a rectangle. Some of them might be a teardrop. Some
Yep.
of them might be like a square. So I just wanted to let you guys know.
They're so pretty, you guys.
Uh,
Emotional healing on every level. Like, this is more potent than aquamarine for emotional healing. This is more potent than amazonite for speaking your truth. It's just harder to find. You can get aquamarine actually much more commonly than you can get smithsonite.
Well, it's because of how smithsonite grows.
Yeah.
The way how smithsonite grows is it has to grow on a host rock, and then it's only a very thin layer that grows over that host rock.
That's true.
So to get pieces that are large enough to make something like this and have it be such a strong smithsonite without having the host on the back, woo!
No, I know, sorry. I'm not trying to light it up that much, but I just want you to see how gorgeous it is.
It means that this had to grow enough to really capture that, or to get big enough for them to make and carve this out of it.
And what she's trying to describe to you is, so when I was in Mexico, I found one place that had smithsonite. I think like 4 pieces. I didn't bring it home because it was like 4 pieces. But it was like a little cluster like this, and the crystals don't get big enough. So if they tried to make a pendant out of it, I swear it would have been like half the size of my pinky nail. That's why this is so rare.
Exactly, because that's all that they're able to. And when they go to make a pendant or something out of it, they have to carve some off of the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
So you have to have enough material
And it has
there.
to be deep. To your point, like it crystallizes on the surface. So these are super special.
So to have it that thick is lucky.
Kendra, we can show you the Kyanite perfume. It's excuse me, sorry, I ate not that long ago, and I'm trying not to burp. Can you show them the Kyanite bottle? It's a very traditional sage goddess size. It's the 15 ml. But it's remember my OG label? God, you guys, I remember when we made these labels, and I was so excited about it because it had the peacock feathers on the sides. So that's the OG. So anyway, so happy that you have Kyanite back in your hands. Kyanite's one of the first perfumes I ever made at Sage Goddess. Sage Goddess is turning 15 in July, which makes me feel old as actual fuck. I feel like a fossilized ammonite. In my defense, I was 12 when I founded it. But you know what I mean? So like it takes me back to the very beginning of SG. One of the very, very first. And I love that it has such a loyal following after all these years, so... And then, yeah, we'll show you the trio, too. By the way, there are 3 pieces of my personal jewelry. We did did you guys see the little flash sale? They're not listed at the end of my sheet, Robin, but they might be listed at the end of it. Oh, they're here. Okay, yeah, okay. All of the pieces of my personal jewelry sold out, but I do have 3 pieces left, and I want to show them to you in case you're interested. One of them is this huge... Veracruz. This is a Sylvia Peluso original. It's signed. We will put it on a chain for you. This is $350 if you want my personal Veracruz amethyst and Herkimer diamond piece from Sylvia. I'm just thinning out my collection a little bit. I haven't seen her do a huge Veracruz like this in a really long time. So this is all crown chakra magic all the time in oxidized sterling. So you can say sold, I think the team will probably call it sold Athena's Sylvia necklace, $350. I know. So this is only one of one. just personal pieces if you want that one. I have a personal Larimar that is like, I've never actually seen one before or after this in a triangle, and the quality is beautiful. This one is $250.
I love that one.
It's even more vibrant than the camera is showing you, and it's vibrant on camera, but the intensity of the color all the way around. So that is from the Dominican Republic, and that's one of the most powerful throat chakra stones. If this was cut open, Robin would tell you that would be druzy right there.
Oh yeah, full
It's
druzy.
a gorgeous piece. So you can have my Larimar. I've worn these pieces so many times. And then this is my my personal copper. It's heavy. This is if you're having circulatory issues or just have stuck energy from pain and grief. Wore this so often after I lost my mom. This piece is $200. It's native copper in sterling silver, open on the back. And so it's just, yeah, that's all I have are the 3 pieces. Everything else sold, so I wanted to bring these pieces back to you. So the Sylvia piece, the Larimar, and the copper are available. And congratulations. Excited for you. Oh, I love that. Philetta has a piece of raw smithsonite from SG. We have had it. It's just been so long. I think we're going to Tucson this year, and we're all kind of excited about it. Just for a short time, just to look for some special things for you guys and hang out and be SG at Tucson again and get ourselves in trouble. And I'm looking forward to seeing if there's smithsonite. It's one of the items on my list. So congratulations. I'm glad that you are getting those pieces, and I can't wait to send them to you. Oh, the Angelite. Want to see probably my favorite thing in the whole show?
I'm in love with this.
It's breathtaking. First of all, Angelite is one of my favorite crystals ever and I've told you the story 1,000 times. I used to live in Woodland Hills, and it was a very stressful time in my life. I was finishing my PhD at USC, and my husband at the time, and I don't want to talk about it. But anyways, it was a stressful time. And so I would escape to Topanga Canyon, which is probably in Southern California, my favorite place. A lot of places in Topanga, unfortunately, were hit by the fire last year, and so I haven't been back. I went to Topanga a month ago, and the roads had just opened, I think, May, June. Hillary's here. She can speak to it. But anyway, if you haven't been to Topanga Canyon, it's a super big vibrational space, and I love it. But it was also my escape during a hard time in my life over 25 years ago. And there was a place there that only sold Angelite. So I got to learn about Angelite, and it really is the stone of angels. These particular, where did I go in my sheet? I jumped ahead, so that's why I'm not there. These, yeah, I gotta go all the way back. Sorry, that's what happens when you skip in line. I'm not going to spend too long on these because we don't have a lot of them, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to drop the price a little bit on these, and so Team SG, please watch for my pricing because I wanted to reduce the price on these, and I don't think I gave Robin my edits. Okay, so we're not going on the sheet, Team SG, we're going with Athena pricing. Because on the sheet, these were originally like $150. Then we were going to do them for $94. Tonight I'm going to do them for $64. This is the 3-inch size. I have 11 of them. Okay. Why this is so important? It's got selenite in it. That white is selenite. The stone of angels and the stone of the moon. Like, what? And I do want to say, Team SG, I'm going to keep one of this size. I did not keep one of these. So we have, when we get to the size, we only have 8 of these. I just want to keep one. I don't want the biggest one. I have a space in my crystal room where I need one just slightly smaller. I want Robin to talk about it. I'm going to give you the price. I'm going to let her go. Okay. $64 for the 3-inch size. I have 11. Okay. Then I'm going to do, what would that make this one? 84, 104, 124, 64. Is that right? 64, 84.
Yep, 64, 84,
104,
104,
124, which is about 50% off of our regular price. These are so rare. In my whole career, maybe you've seen it. Other than this, I have never seen what's called marbleized or brecciated angelite with selenite. So go, Robin.
So what's really cool?
Rad.
What's really cool about this is Angelite is a type of anhydrite, And with that being a type of anhydrite, what it is it's basically severely dehydrated is what it is. These, where the white is, and anhydrite is another level farther down from selenite. So it's dehydrating and dehydrating and dehydrating even more. And then, so it goes all the way back and through another phase into Angelite. With these, where she's saying is the selenite, is because parts of it didn't get all the way back to that level to be a full Angelite, and other parts of it could have already gone there and then hydrated it back up enough to come into that selenite formation.
So basically, these are a geological anomaly.
Yeah.
This should not have happened. But the accident of it is that you get the energy of the moon and the angelic realms at the same time.
And then the brown you're seeing in there is hematite that is also included in the matrix of these. So it's like, wait, what? Like she said, this shouldn't have happened. If you actually look at the geology and wanted to stick to the rules, this wouldn't happen. Luckily, Gaia never listens to anybody.
She's a rebel. She's a Sagittarius.
And she made what she wanted.
And here it is. Mm-hmm. Can you see if they can fix the screen for me over there?
I got you.
Thank you. It's just so I can make sure I'm letting you know how much we have left of everything. So if you need that, I mean, again, for me, the moon is my North Star, right? After 8 years of wearing it temporarily on my arm, I finally did the thing. But the moon guides my decisions. The moon guides when I make medical appointments or surgical procedures, or how I set intentions, or how I clear energy, right? It's very important to me. It's one of the most important forces in my life, right? It's why I gather you around it every month. And then, so that's what I'm talking about, that with selenite, right? Which is named after Selene, who's the Greek moon goddess. And then Angelite is literally connecting you to angelic realms of truth. Congratulations. I know. So again, we had 11 of the small. That's it ever. We have 4 of the medium, 4 to 5 inch. We have 8 of the size I'm keeping. And then we have 5 of the large, and that's it. Congratulations. To me, it's one of the most special things we brought you ever, and definitely one of the most special things of tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, really stoked for you. Okay. You're doing a great job, Team SG. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do think our planet is a little rebellious. I think she gets annoyed with us, for sure. Sometimes I feel like we need a break. Her and us. Time to think and explore our options. Sometimes I feel like she wants to go like this and just flick us off.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, congratulations.
So I saw somebody earlier hoping that they would see a certain perfume tonight.
What perfume would that be, Robin?
Well, it's the one that goes very well with these arfesonite generators right here. And they are coming together.
I'm just going to tell you, get your fingers ready, because we've never done foot-long arfesonite with free manifestation perfume. Original formula. Original formula. For $99? Are you kidding me right now? This is like, if you're trying to make it happen in 2026, we only have 20 of these. It is literally like so big, she can't keep it all in one screen. Just what every man wants to hear a woman say. It's so big, I can't even fit it on the screen. But this is actually 12 inches of arfesonite. With manifestation perfume, original formula, which you can't get right now. Balm of Gilead to manifest love, with vanilla, patchouli, frankincense, myrrh, and Peru balsam. You got to wait till Team SG comments.
There goes.
There she did it. There they did it. Okay. Arfesonite is probably the most powerful stone for manifestation on the planet. It literally magnetizes energy to you. So when you're thinking, oh, I want to create something, or I want to attract something, or I want to have this kind of a relationship, arfesonite starts moving the chess pieces to make it happen.
Yep.
But again, only 20 of you can get this. So when you come to me later, by the way, manifestation perfume is like $39.
Oh, yeah.
So you're basically like paying $60 for
For
a
this.
12-inch arvesanite generator? Like, there's no way.
And this arvesanite does have a whole bunch of garnet all the way through it. So not only are you manifesting, but you're staying grounded while you do your manifestation, which is, in my opinion, one of the most important things you can do, because it helps you understand what what your limitations are.
It's true. Well, and for me, the reason garnet is so important to manifestation is it grounds the manifestation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it helps you hold the vibration. The hardest part of manifestation is holding the vision. Mm-hmm. It's easy for me to say, I want a pony. And then tomorrow to go, you know what? I don't really have room for a pony. Ponies are big. They eat a lot. They shit everywhere. Like, and all of a sudden I'm like unwinding my own, I don't know if they shit everywhere, but I'm making up a story, right? So I'm unwinding my own manifestation. Garnet is like, no, I can keep focusing. I can keep attracting. I don't have to unwind and sabotage myself. No, this is not the shithead stone. Shithead stone is shungite and azurite.
Azurine is what she's thinking about. But in the arvesanite itself, it's more than one mineral in there. And there's so many different great minerals that are in arvesanite that help you with that. Some of it there. I've seen arvesanite with azurine in it.
Yeah.
I've seen arvesanite with merlinite in it.
Me too, which is rad. I mean, it's not common, but I have seen it.
Yeah, and so there is quartz in the matrix of these. They have found quartz in the matrix of almost every single arvesanite that they have, unless it's 100% pure arvesanite rods, which are actually black.
Yeah, and honestly, you don't see very much of that. It's more common. I mean, let's be real. Like, if this was a more select grade of arvesanite, I wouldn't be able to bring it to you at this price.
And it doesn't grow this big.
And it doesn't crystallize like that, to her point. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Now, azurine does keep... Azurine, though, you got to be careful with azurine, because I always tell you, the phone stops ringing, the text stops coming. Like, it literally is like a big TO sign to people. And sometimes you want that for a little while, but then you're like, I don't want nothing. Mm-hmm. You know? But if you're like inundated by BS, azurine's a good companion. I'll have to see if we have some. Seriously, you might be able to find it on sagegoddess.com if we have it for you. Congratulations. Love it. Love that you're getting that. Tammy has one of our Angelite palm stones. Weren't they beautiful? We still have some of those, and I love them too. Angelite is just, you're never going to hear me say enough about Angelite. But I think it's because it was a stone I found during a difficult time, and I really did find deep comfort in it. So I hope you do too. Okay. I know, and you're lucky that you're here. Because you have begged, you have pleaded. You have offered your firstborn. Just kidding, you didn't. Some of you probably want to, but... I'm telling you, magician pendants, we don't have any more. Doesn't mean we won't ever have them again, but you guys literally have written in, called in, messaged me. Even my personal friends are like, hey, bro, so any chance we can get a magician pendant? This is it. Are you ready? We have aura quartz, which is that stunner right there. It's a very light aura. It's mostly clear quartz, but there's a little bit of the tinge of all the colors. We have 3 of those, $149. We have 2 Iolite, $149. And we have 1 Amethyst, $149. That's it. If you have a friend who wanted a Sage Goddess Magician pendant, I'm wearing mine. I mean, a lot of us, it's our talisman, right? I've worn mine for how long now? Which is where it all started. I never take it off. It represents the 4 directions. You are so lucky to be here and see this. Like, you should just get one even if you don't know what you're getting, because one of my friends will come and buy it off of you. I don't have any more. So congratulations, game over for now. I will try. It represents the 4 directions, and one of the reasons we love them so much is the energy is coming to you and moving through you at the same time, right? And the setting is so gorgeous. People will stop you. This one, by the way, they call Iolite water sapphire. If I didn't know better, it looks like a sapphire. Mm-hmm. It really does. And then that amethyst, like, you can't go wrong. And then quartz, mine is quartz. So it's just kind of mine isn't even aura quartz. Yours is a little fancier. That's okay. Happy for you. You facet for a living. That's no joke, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that tells me a lot about you. So it's a certain kind of magician who can facet.
When I learned how to facet stones, I am going to be honest, I was so frustrated at the beginning.
Yeah.
But now I love it because it's like when I do it, it's like meditative.
But you have to be so precise and accurate. And it's like, you know, because think about how picky you are as a customer. If those facets are off, you're going to see it. Mm-hmm. So anyway, congratulations. You always have your amethyst one on. I love that, Melissa. I do feel like it's a tie that binds. And you know as well as I do, these are great pendulums. I told you that story about me being with the Mitchell Hedges skull from Belize. And everybody kept talking about the energy. And I'm like, I want to test it because pendulums test energy. And I didn't have a pendulum. So I took my magician pendant off. And it was all kinds of going, right? So it's a great pendulum too. So congratulations. Okay, fun story about this material, which we may need to adjust the lighting because it's super washed out on the camera, and I really want you to see it's an intense. There, it's a better shot. This is called sugar lace agate. So do you see that I want Robin to speak to the geology of it, but I'm going to tell you why it's important. This is there's two places in the world, Namibia and South Africa. This is South African, but if you see it sometimes and they talk about Namibia, it's only two localities and they're both African. In person, this is like, and the underside can show them a little bit better, Robin. It's a very cornflower blue, and you can see all of the rivers. That's why they call it lace agate. But most lace agate doesn't have the sugary coating on the surface, and that's what makes this one so unique. This is the artist stone, the muse's stone. If you are wanting to create something new in the new year or channel or bring through new wisdom, if you're one of my students, you're getting a piece of this in your class tools this month, but not this big. These are the 7 to 8 inch big mama pieces for only $69, but I only have 12 of them. I'm going to be really honest with you. These would be so much more expensive. They came from a friend of mine, and we bought kind of a lot, not a lot of it, but a lot, like a lot of it, right? Like a grouping of it. And so we got a reasonably good deal. This is super rare. So if you want what I think is the most important stone for inspiration, this is it.
Yeah, so I absolutely love, the thing I love about this sugar lace is it had to grow, it's banded going up.
Yeah.
So as it's growing, it was laying down different minerals through it. And what happens is it's the increase and decrease of trace minerals to give you that banding. As it's going down, you can see it's basically telling you the story of how it was growing as it was forming throughout the layers. Yeah. Like going through a tree ring to see the age. This is going through the history of the earth as it was growing. Then something stopped the growth from being able to keep growing in that formation. So that means that the silica gel that was going in and layering that stopped, and it had a chance to crystallize on the top to make all of these druzy formations. So then from there, the quartz point started growing out of it.
And if it had kept growing, if you turn it a little bit, they can kind of see and so do you see how you've got the sugar on top, and then when she turns it to the side, you have all of those layers of the agate. Mm-hmm. If the quartz points had kept growing, it would be like almost like
an amethyst cathedral.
I'm thinking of the other amethyst does all the spirit quartz.
Spirit quartz. Mm-hmm. So for me, the way how I always envision it, is that, you know how like in an amethyst cathedral or something, you have your calcine at the base, and then you have the points growing out.
Yep.
That's how I see it would continue growing, and then the quartz points are going to grow up from there. And at this point, you would have no clue what color those points are going to be. Is it going to be an amethyst? Is it going to be a clear quartz? Is it going to be like a blue rose quartz? You don't know, because at this point, during the formation, it still has a chance to change.
Now, here's what I will tell you. If you place your whatever art project or art piece or your tools on this to charge it, that's one way to work with this. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like a charging plate for your art. To place your hands on it before you create, right, is another way of working with a piece like that, to call in that energy, to say a prayer. A lot of artists do that, you know, as a way. They ritualize their process. And I think of that too. Like I always say my palette is the body. I'm an artist, but I create perfume and I create, you know, jewelry and all these things. Like my palette is the human body. So, but I still like to think about calling in that energy of the muse. In ancient Greece, I'm telling you the story because a friend of mine said, you have to tell that story again. I don't think you tell it often enough about the muse in ancient Greece. The muse is a wind that blows through and it comes through and it like gives you an idea and then it moves on. And in ancient Greek literature, they talk about chasing the muse. Like, no, don't go. Like, tell me how to do it, because the muse will blow through and go, you know, draw a tattoo of whatever you're gonna work on, and then it keeps going, and you're like, but what should it look like, and where should I put it, and how do I, you know, and then the rest is up to you to channel. So this is, for me, this stone takes that initial inspiration and helps you carry it through to fruition. And I think as artists, we all want that. Like, show me the way.
So I'm the type of, whenever I do my art, and I do a lot of painting and drawing too.
Yeah.
I have different like stones that I have around that I just like, that's with the tools that I am using at that time.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing colored pencils, I'll put my colored pencils on there, and then I'll
nice.
let like the ones that I'm using more often be the ones that are touching it.
Yay.
And then
I
like
that.
same with paintbrushes. Of course, leave your dirty end off the edge so you don't mess with your stone. But I have different stones that I use for different things. And it really, I've just, and
or
I
sit your palette on top of it.
Well,
You
I
know,
started
would be
doing
another
this,
way to do that
and
too.
I started doing this before I got into stones.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't even know.
Wow.
And it was back when I was younger. I didn't even know. Something told me like I wanted a flat stone to put my stuff on.
I like that.
So,
The artist's way. Yay, Folletta said she got a magician stone. She's been low-key wanting one since she first saw mine.
yay!
Ask and you shall receive.
Yes.
I can hear people all over the world tonight being like, damn it. You have no, when I say a lot of people, you gotta remember there's 2 million people in our community. So when I say a lot of people, that could mean a lot of people. And like literally, how many messages? Oh, I'm so happy you got Sage got us back. How about a magician pendant? When are we gonna get that? So I'm thrilled for you. That's right. Gives you get the spark from the muse, and then you gotta tend the fire. I think that's true of everything, right? It's like when you're in a new relationship and you wanna hit it all the time, and then you're together for a while. And maybe one of you doesn't want to hit it so much anymore, but you got to keep hitting it. We talked a lot about hitting things tonight, and I wonder if it's me. Although this is a different kind of hit it.
I'm like, I don't know, like if you.
And also, that's not me. I always want to hit it. Whatevs. It's great when you're stuck. I think that's true. I'm happy for you. If you got one tonight, it was absolutely like divine, meant to be. Happy for you. I don't know how to segue into this. You don't want to do it anymore? How come? Got to get your groove on. Okay, this is my solar plexus vibrates when I see this.
It
love this
is
one.
golden labradorite, muscovite druzy, and freshwater pearl. So all of this is your golden labradorite. All of this is your crystallized golden muscovite.
Muscovite, remember, is a master healer, right? And so this is, we never have golden muscovite. It's super duper rare. I could not believe that it was in a bracelet. This is probably the most potent healing stone for your solar plexus. More powerful than golden healer, which we have tonight too for you, by the way. It doesn't need a segue. The original price on this was $6.99. Our price tonight is half of that, less than half of that. It's $2.99. It's all done in sterling. It's adjustable. Like holy. And the golden labradorite is a rad stone. It's 100 times more rare than citrine. So I have a Minnie Mouse wrist. I'm a 6 to 6.5 inch. This would fit me on the smallest ish, yeah, on the smallest one. But then it goes all the way down. So if you have a 7.5 inch, I would say at an 8, it'll be snug for you. But if you are a 6 to 6.5 up to an 8 inch, it's going to fit you perfectly.
Yeah, but you can. The way how they do the clasp is they make it super easy for you to add just another ring if you wanted to make it longer.
They do. That's
longer.
a good reminder too. You could, any jeweler could go and pop another ring on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if any of you have solar plexus stuff, but if you do, this is like your bracelet right here. And we've never had golden muscovite with golden labradorite before. This was a special one for the holidays, and I'm like, and I like to bring you jewelry at really good prices. So, really, Stephanie, that's awesome. She said everything shown tonight. She's gasped. I really would wear it as a headpiece, but that's because I'm special and unique. So congratulations.
I don't know if they posted it yet, Team
Oh.
SG.
$299, $299, $299, $299. Magician pendants are sold out. Congratulations. But note to self, I'm paying attention. I don't have any for you right now. You can't have mine. You wouldn't want mine. It's dirty. It really is. It needs to be clean. Congratulations. Laura Ann, be sure you comment what you're saying sold on. So you got to say sold golden labradorite bracelet if that's what you want. Yeah, my neck is not small enough to wear that as a choker, but again, you could take it to a jeweler because that would be rad. Around there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it. Oh, we did get you, Laura Ann. Awesome. Congratulations, by the way.
Yay!
Yay. Lena Lockhart's here. We just talked about golden stones, and then the golden goddess shows up, which is my friend Lena. So happy for you, Laura. That is such a rad piece. Wear it in good health, my dear friend. From that to this, I thought these would be cool for you for tonight because you guys know what this is, right? It's black tourmaline. Mm-hmm. These were like $49 a piece. These are like, we didn't put the size down, but they're like 3 inches by 1.5 inches. Yeah. For $29. It's just a big hunk of deep protection.
It really is. I love black tourmaline. I think it should be in every single home. I keep 4 pieces in the 4 corners of my home all the time.
Yeah.
And every single place I live, whether it's going to be my apartment or a house or whatever, I'll have 4 pieces in each one of the 4 corners to help give protection to my home.
Yeah. And you can keep it inside or outside. A lot of people in our community will sink them, we'll bury them. Yeah. Outside.
And it still works. With it buried, it works so well.
These pieces are so pretty, I would leave them visible.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? It's just so tourmaline, and by the way, you can see the quartz in these. There's like little pockets. See the white? That's quartz. Mm-hmm. So it's magnified. I always say, I've taught you, tourmaline protects the nouns. People, places, and things, right? So a piece of it inside your car prevents theft. Around your house prevents that. It's really good at protecting possessions and preventing possessions. It's very protective. So congratulations. And it's just a solid basic. Tourmaline grows in almost every color. Black does its thing. But if you were to ask me, like, what is the number one, probably her too, like, what's the number one protection stone? I mean, I'm going to default to tourmaline.
Oh, I'm going to go to black tourmaline as my very first go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Seriously, it's like in your purse. I don't know about that piece in my purse. I already feel like I still carry a diaper bag around and I don't have toddlers anymore or babies. But if you have a big-ass purse, you just placed it at the 4 corners of your property. I love that.
Good.
Yeah, it's super good. Yay. I love that you guys are chatting to each other too. Are you guys feeling ready? If you celebrate Christmas, are you ready for Christmas? I'm not ready yet.
I still have to wrap all of my son's presents.
I'm still wrapping.
I actually am going shopping tonight after we get off.
Wow.
Not for like anything big.
Yeah.
For stocking stuffers,
Yeah.
I like to put in like fun chips or fun candy or like a fun like something small.
Me too.
So I'm just going to the market to get my son like granola bars and like the
Cute.
fruit rolls, like the fruit leathers and stuff like
Those are
that.
yummy.
Because He loves them, and so I'm just going to give him a whole bunch of that to put in his stocking.
I love Trader Joe's for that because they always have like super fun things.
That's where
you
I was
know.
thinking of going with
Yeah.
Trader Joe's because they have. He loves Trader Joe's stuff. They have the little fruit leathers there.
Mhm. They're so yummy.
He calls them his wibble wobbles because they wibble
They do
wobble.
kind of wibble wobble.
So-
You know what, Dio? I see you.
I'm gonna get him a bunch of wibble wobbles and.
Yeah, my kids started doing a stocking for me last year, which was the sweetest thing. And so I was like, "Don't worry, I'm doing a stocking for you again this year." And I wanted to say like I wasn't worried about it, but it's really thoughtful.
That's so sweet.
It was really cute. I had so much fun opening my stocking for my kids. This is what you guys have to look forward to when your kids are older.
I got Dio his first stocking because last year he didn't understand enough,
Yeah.
but this year he's all about it. He's
Oh, and they like little things, and they get to know that like the good things are in the stocking because small packages. You know?
and he found his stocking ahead of time, which I'm like, but then again he goes into my room and just goes into things.
Yeah.
But it's a curved blue shark wearing a Santa hat.
Really?
So he's got a little shark wearing a
Aw.
Santa hat.
So Paxton has a stocking, and Paxton's really smart. Paxton's my dog. So I get him dog toys because he loves opening his stocking. And so I got one yesterday, and I brought it home, and I was like, thought I was being all smart because I put it in a drawer. He legit would not leave the drawer. It's not scented, it's not catnip, it's nothing, because Paxton loves catnip because it makes him kind of high. He's so smart. And I'm just like, if I give it to you now, bro, I got nothing for your stocking. But he was just like, but there's a toy for me in there. And I know it, and you know it. Like, can you just open I don't have a thumb, can you open the drawer? So anyway, I got him more dog toys today at CVS. They actually had really cute little dog stockings
That's cute.
with like decent stuff in them. And they were 50% off. Anyway, last minute Christmas shopping. You're hearing it here. Okay. This is here because I really do love tourmaline. And you are looking at the rarest tourmaline on the planet, which is called Uvite or Uvite.
Uvite.
Uvite. Uvite. Robin, I'm sure will go into all of it with you. I do want to say that the reason I like it so much isn't just that it's rare. I do like rare things. When I used to be a leadership professor and a business professor, I used to teach the difference between direct and indirect influence and authority. Anybody can have direct authority. I'm your boss. You do what I tell you to do. It's actually harder to have indirect influence, right? When people do things because they're inspired or they're motivated, or this is the stone of indirect authority. It's the stone of quiet influence and leadership, and it makes you rise up a little bit. It makes you take up your space, and it strengthens your confidence, but it does it from the root. This is the most grounding form of tourmaline, more than Dravite, and it's 1,000 times more rare than any other tourmaline, including Periba tourmaline, the blue, and the indicolite, blue green. This is a closeout price on these. I cannot believe it. I mean, you can do your own homework, okay? I'm serious. Look up Uvite tourmaline. These also have magnesite, which is a attraction stone. The small pieces, and look at those are fully terminated crystals. $49. I only have 8 of these. The medium pieces, and again, all of them have fully terminated crystals on them. It's a matrix with the little Uvite tourmaline crystals on them. This one is $79. Then it goes up to this size cluster. I'll show them while you tell them, Robin.
Yeah, so this one is 4 to 5 inches, and it is 119.
119.
And then this big boy here, it's the only one we have. So if you get this one, this is what you get. It's 6 inches, and it's $149.
That should be $1,000.
And you guys, look at
I
this.
cannot believe the price on that, you guys. I'm happy for you. But whoever gets that big daddy
Look at
is
that
getting
full
that.
terminated piece. It's fully terminated. This piece here is fully terminated. And what's really cool is, as I know you guys have heard me before, tourmaline is like such an interesting stone, and it takes a very little bit to change the color in it.
It's true.
These, almost every single piece of Uvite tourmaline is so similar to another one of our favorite tourmalines that's called Dravite, that they've been able to find some small piece of Dravite in almost every single Uvite tourmaline piece.
So crazy.
So it is still considered a Uvite because it's not half and half.
Yep.
But it holds Dravite within it as well.
Yeah, cool.
The way how Uvite grows is extremely rare. It actually grows out in a different way to make its formation than the other tourmalines. That's why at first they didn't call it a tourmaline. They thought it was a completely different mineral.
And you can tell kind of by looking at it, right? You're like, that looks different. Yep.
And when it was found, because it was originally found only in Sri Lanka, is the only place that they found it. And back when they first did it, they called it Uva from Uva, and they called it Uvite. They added.
Sometimes you'll still see it at the gem shows by that name. It's like little tiny crystals for like $1,000. So if you ever see that, now you know what you're looking at.
Yeah, and so when they first named it, they named it Uva, and then because of where they found it. And now they're calling it, then they turned it into Uvite, and later when they finally said it was a tourmaline, they called it Uvite tourmaline.
These are all gone. Congratulations, you guys. Happy that you got one. Last of what we have. We don't have any more in the building. We brought it all to you. But yeah, I was like, wow. Talk about something special and rare that, we may or may not have for you again. Very thrilled for you. Merry Christmas, Deanna Franco. Thank you for being here tonight. Again, I want to say thank you for being here. I know this is a really busy time of year, and there's so many different things that, are trying to get your attention. And so it's really cool just to sit with you guys for a little while and laugh and look at pretty things together. Just love you.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Aw, I love that, Kim. Nobody does Robin surprises like Robin. By the way, we do have Robin surprises tonight. So if you were waiting for one and you're going to go, let us know, and we'll bump that up in the lineup so that you can get one of those too. Real quick, this is our charity item for tonight. We always do a charity item. Again, I'm gonna move us a little faster just because we've got quite a few things and I really want to show them all to you. $399. By the way, I always say I'm going to move us along and then I don't. Like, I'm the problem. It's me. I just want to point that out. Like, I'm actually telling myself to stop talking about everything so much because there's so much to say. Do you see that sunstone? That's the leadership stone. This is the guy that moves the obstacles out of the way. This is Lord Ganesha, right? In sterling silver, this would have been $1,000. This is $399. All of the money that you pay, if you win this one, goes to the charity of your choice. And, Robin and I always tell you, we think they get the money and the energy of the stone. So, Sunstone, Ganesha, it's the only one I've ever seen. And I love that you can wear it. Overcoming
Open on the
obstacles
back.
to leadership. Yep. So if you need to work on your leadership, if you're trying to get a promotion at work.
You got your grid? I'm so excited for you.
Oh, I love that. And Ashley said she opened her surprise because she couldn't wait till Christmas. I love that. You don't have to wait till Christmas.
Yay!
Congratulations. Yes, you can do Afterpay on your invoice. You sure can. Afterpay, and I think we have Affirm. So you sure can. That's how a lot of people pay their invoices, is with Afterpay and Affirm. Well, I always say, why not?
Oh my gosh, yours is arriving tomorrow, Stephanie. I want to know what you think.
Yeah,
I do.
congratulations, you guys. She does such an incredible job, and this time is no exception. And we have a really cool, the way we're doing the surprise bags tonight, we found these really rad bags, and so Robin, we didn't even talk about it, but I saw her that she was planning it. I'm like, oh my god, she's using those bags as the surprise bags tonight. So that was really cool. How many Ganeshas are too many to own? I don't know. I collect them, so you're going to have to make the rule on that. I collect little gemstone carved Ganeshas. So very excited for you. Okay, this, normally we don't do two forms of the same stone in the same show, but it's such a season for healing. This is Super 7. Again, it's got some of the green Amethyst. So it might remind you of the points that we had earlier, but these are generators. So this could be the centerpiece of a really powerful healing grid. We only have 12 of these at $49 each.
Oh, there's two sizes.
Sorry, 2 sizes. So $49 is the smaller size, and the $59 is the medium size. So 2.5 to 3 inches. Actually, other way. 2.5 to 3 inches is here for $59. I have 4, and then the 1.5 to 2 inches, $49. I have 12. Again, retail price would be close to double.
Oh, easy.
Because it's Super 7 with green amethyst, which makes it really different. And in fact, the double term points we had were only green and purple amethyst. This has all of the other metals and minerals, and that's why it's so incredibly important. So again, if you're building a healing grid for the new year, if you're building a peace grid for the new year, this would be the centerpiece. I mean, if you ask me if you could choose anything, I would choose that. No doubt about it. So congratulations. Those are here for you. Maria says it's her first charity purchase.
Congratulations, Maria.
Do you have any idea? I mean, I never put people on the spot, but it's kind of fun if you know the charity that you would choose. And if not, it's nice to think about it. You get to bless somebody with $300, which is a lot, as a donation right now. So congratulations. Yeah, that would make one badass necklace.
Oh my gosh. I would do that. If it was me, I would do it with this smaller size.
Yeah.
Because
That's a great size, actually. And you could take it to a jeweler and just say, hey, can you put a cap on this? And then they can make it into a wearable piece for you. Oh, I love that. She said if it's possible, she would like the charity to go to the monks doing the walk for peace.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, we'd have to, whatever you decide, we look into it. And if you have a link, we can, of course, follow your link too. So that's a beautiful, like I said, there's never a wrong answer. There's so many places in need, so thank you for being so thoughtful. This next item is in the show tonight because I love it so much. I'm a letter writer, and I also write, at new moon, I write my intentions, and sometimes it's just nice to seal intentions with wax. And so we have only a few of these sets left. I want to show you how you do it. Maybe one of us can talk about it. I can do it if you want to talk about it.
Sure.
Actually, but maybe we shouldn't use one of somebody's kits. So let me explain it to you, but I'm not going to touch it just because I want yours intact. This is $29. This is green aventurine, and you get the whole boxed set, okay? Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and abundance, and she is the seal, which I just think is so rad. And then green aventurine is the stone of good luck and wealth and good fortune. So what you do is, let's say you wrote a letter and you've sealed it, you've closed it, or you've written a card and you put it in an envelope. What you do is you set an intention, right, for whatever it is. You put a couple of the little wax beads in here, like I'm trying to do. And then you light it under. You just hold your lighter or your flame under it.
Or under the...
Or, light your tealight. That's exactly right. And then it will melt. And then you pour it onto your surface. And before it dries, you stamp your Lakshmi. And I let it sit for just a second while the wax cools. Because if you pull it up too quick, it won't leave the seal. Okay? So let it sit. I usually go like this just to see if it's ready. And then release it. And you'll be left with the wax seal. You know what I'm talking about, right? You've seen these before. But this was unique because we had this custom made. It was our idea. It was our design. And I just think it's beautifully done. And it's fun to do, too, especially if you... I'm never going to stop writing letters or writing cards. Email is not the same. Your fingerprint, your handwriting is vibrational. And I think it's cool to seal. That can be your signature seal. Every new moon, write your intentions and seal it with Lakshmi's abundance. So congratulations. We had 3 dozen of those. So if you want one and you're getting one, I'm stoked for you. Have you used it too for your journal? Oh, I like that too. And sealing Christmas cards, if you do Christmas cards, which is, again, another tradition I think is so rad. This, I promise, is our last Super 7 of the night.
It is.
It's been Super 7 Palooza tonight,
It has,
but we love it.
I am a huge Super 7 fan. I've always been a big Super 7
Both
fan.
of us, yeah.
And I thought it was really cool because back when I first started getting into stones, adamantly, it's only from Brazil. It's only from Bahia, Brazil. You can't find it anywhere else. I always was like, no. I've seen it from other places. And
Well, originally it was only from Canada, and then it was that Brazil found it, and then the real development. Yeah.
this is out of India. And it holds all of the same 7 minerals plus rose quartz. So
It's true.
so it still has all those 7 minerals in there that just heal everything.
Line balance, yep.
And then it's bringing love and tenderness to it as well. Because
Do we have a tealight? I was going to actually pull one out of the Lakshmi set. We are sending you.
yeah, they're going to come with a set of 4 tea lights.
Yeah, so Team SG,
But
please note that.
It's an intuitive pick.
Yeah, we're going to send them a set of 4 custom Sage Goddess tea lights. But just to show you, I'm not going to light one, but you drop your tea light down in here. Now let me tell you, these are $54 for a 8-inch Super 7 tea light holder. And when you light it, it's the tea light is set deep enough that when it glows through the stone.
Through it.
There's no way you would even get a rough piece of Super 7 this size for $54. So getting a carved tea light holder is rad if you have, again, for your altar. Because this could still be the centerpiece of a grid.
Oh, I would definitely use this as a centerpiece of a grid. I have used other tea light holders that have natural points as the centerpieces of a grid. And in my practice, I believe that it doesn't even have to have a point in it. As long as it's lit, that flame is acting as that energetic conductive symbol that you need to send that energy up, because it's taking that energy, grabbing it from the stone, and then it's going up in the flame, and then again it's going up in the smoke, and it's going around. So I use flame as the centerpiece of my grids a lot. I know
really
not
like that.
I know not everyone does, but I've always been the type of person that believes magic is personal to the person wielding it, not necessarily has to
You should
be
use your intuition.
for everybody. And I know I'm different.
No, but that's pretty much last night's Yule ceremony. We were talking about this.
Oh, yeah.
And we were talking about the flame and flame gazing and flame as a point of power. And so, if that practice resonated with you, I think she's exactly right in terms of seeing it. That these are gone, and I'm super stoked for you. And if I were you, having multiple forms of Super 7 is a good thing. It really is. You should have some natural in your collection. You should have at least one point in your collection. Sometimes we had spheres for you before, which is cool to have too, because spheres can also, to her point, can be the centerpiece of a grid. It doesn't have to be terminated.
I use spheres all the time.
Okay, this is I'm going to let Robin talk to you about this. This is really special.
So
This is hers. It is.
I figured you would recognize what it was.
I think it's beautiful. I love what you decided to call it.
So, as you guys know, I was not here last SGTV.
Yep.
I was going through something that was really scary, and I ended up getting rushed in for an emergency surgery during the sale. Before that sale, I was here, and I was trying to get ready, but I had so much on my mind, and I was panicking, and something just kept telling me, go to perfumery, let it out. Go to perfumery and let it out.
Yeah.
And that's not something that I usually do. That's not how I let myself out. But something just told me it, and I went straight there. Hanalei was there, and she was like, come on. Like, she just knew. She could tell by how I was.
Yeah.
And from that, this came out of it.
It's beautiful.
And so, because I couldn't name it for a long time, because I had to still digest what I was going through and to realize what it was. So it's called Reprieve. And
It's heavenly.
Reprieve, the way how I put it is, You know, it's the welcome relief from trouble and difficulty from an unpleasant situation. So when you're in something and you need that break, that's this. I wanted to make something that was that break for you and something that you can step back and do. So it's called Reprieve. I put it in this bottle because this has to be one of my favorite bottles that we've had.
We have 4 dozen of these at $34 if you would like them. I'm going to let her finish because it's a beautiful story, but $34.
And so as I was going through and just letting, you know, my spirit speak through me to help me get to a safe space, I went through everything, and what called to me was fir, pine, oak moss, fern, and pomegranate. And that's what created this perfume.
It's so beautiful, you guys. And you know, it's I think it's such a, first of all, so glad you're okay, and so thankful, you know, that your doctors were quick, that you were quick, and that you're on the mend, and truly hoping that the holidays are just a time of deep rest. And I think a lot of laughter and sleep will be good medicine for you.
Me too.
It's so pretty, you guys. It really, it's very grounding, but there's a softness to it. And I think a lot of people are in not the same position you were in, but in a situation where they need reprieve.
Mm-hmm. They need it.
Yeah. It's kind of like taking your foot off the pedal and just coasting a little bit, like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's good medicine, you guys. So congratulations if you're getting one. This is a limited edition too, so it's just really cool that you get to experience it.
I still think it's
so good. The pomegranate is just it's so subtle, but it rounds out because sometimes the big trees can be too much, and then the fern is really soft too.
Mm-hmm. Fern is soft, but it comes out. It stands out. It gives it that light note.
It reminds me. You're gonna smell the north, right? Because there's that fir balsam, and it's just so unrecognizable. But then you're gonna go wolf, because of there's a little oak moss in there too. So it's like there's a familiarity about it, and then but there isn't, right? You're like, but there's something else there. I
was talking with Edvin, and I was like, smell this, and he took one smell, and he goes, and I was like, you like it? He goes, you made that. And I was like, yeah, I did. Yeah. And he goes, I can tell, because he goes, it's different than what we have here.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
He full on stopped. I didn't tell him. Nobody told him. From the scent, he goes, you made that.
But, you know, I really love that. And I love, it's one of the things I love about what we do is that there's space here to do that. And for, like, nobody here gets kind of like, I don't want to say pigeonholed, you know what I mean? But like everybody here is an artist. Not everybody, but most of us are artists. And it's just cool to see you take your creativity to that space and then see it manifest like that. So I just want to say I think it's beautifully done.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Yay.
to whoever gets one. I would love to know what you guys think, because I'd love to know.
Yeah, we look forward to your feedback next time we get together in January, and you can tell us if it was a reprieve for you, what you did with your reprieve. So congrats, everybody. Yeah, that was something really special. That was one of her surprises for tonight. It was, and I'm proud of you. It was a great job. The Stone of Success, we have 10 of them. This is rad, you guys. This is Titanite. If you know who the Titans are, right? I'm Greek, so if you don't tell me that. But in all seriousness, right? The Titans are sort of archetypal forces of creation, right? And so the stone Titanite is meant to be the stone of the greatest power, deepest success. It's rare. I don't know how many raw Titanite pendants we've ever had before. I mean, it's not a lot.
It's not very many, because you don't usually get it in the perfect crystalline formation that you're seeing here.
And those are big. Titanite doesn't usually crystallize that big. These are $39 each. We have 10 of them. This would be a really cool New Year's gift for somebody. If you know somebody who's starting a new job in the new year, or going, they're starting classes again. Like my son, college starts up again at the end of January. Like it's a cheers to your success amulet. And it doesn't have to be a holiday gift. It can be I like giving New Year's gifts. Sometimes better than the holidays, because the holiday gifts kind of get lost in the hustle bustle, but a New Year's gift is kind of special.
It really is. And I mean, that's something that I've learned with my husband having his birthday right before Christmas, my mother-in-law right after Christmas, and then my aunt's is on Christmas.
Wow.
And then I have three birthdays starting the beginning of January through like the middle of January, and then another one at the end of January. I have
So it's
learned
good to think ahead for like gifts like that if you have birthdays in that.
well, not just that, but I have before I was like, oh, Christmas, 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 but now I'm like, no, stop. You need to celebrate those people for them
That's
and
so
who they
true.
are, and it's to me it's more important
Yeah.
than just doing it for Christmas.
I agree.
And that ties back to you and doing New Year's gifts.
Yeah.
Doing something for a different reason that's more about that person.
Yeah. You guys know what we're talking about. Like Stacey was saying, her mom's birthday is Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
They just kind of get, these are gone, by the way, congratulations. They just kind of get sort of folded into the, and
The mix.
Yeah. And it's true. It's nice to step back and give them something that's just about their birth.
And something special.
I love Titanite so much. It's one of my favorites, and we just never get it. I'm always looking for it. So congratulations. Happy birthday in advance. To all of you who have birthdays coming up. Okay, this is it. Get your fingers ready. You know how this goes. Go ahead, Robin.
So this is the Robin surprise. If you know, you know. If it's your first time, I hope you can enjoy. Basically, these are $99. You're going to get a minimum of $150 worth of either one big thing
true.
or a few smaller things. And every single one is handpicked by me. And a lot of the times it's something from my own personal collection that I am sending from you as well for these. And this time, as she said, it's going to come.
Such a cool bag. You're not paying for the bag.
You're
Bag's
not
just
paying
a
for the
gift.
bag, but it's going to come in these beautiful Buddha bags. And I love the straps on them.
Oh, I do too. They're so cute. Look at that. It's so beautiful. This will be your reusable bag. Is that like the most gorgeous bag?
Imagine taking this to the grocery store to put your groceries in.
Kale said, I'm just joining. Is there anything still available? Like literally comment sold surprise bag 99. you came at exactly the right time. It's like one of the best things of the whole show. It always is because, nobody does it better than her.
Yeah, so I love it. I go through each and every single one of your orders one at a time. And I sit with it, meditate with it, and let the product or products that go to you flow through me.
She really takes time.
And there's times where it's like I'll sit with one of your guys' orders, and it might be I might have it for 2 days simply because it didn't hit me yet. Then finally something comes through me, it channels through me, and I'm like, they need this.
It's true.
And then if I can't find it here, I bring it from my house.
And we're fortunate because we've got a collection of cool things, and Robin also has saved pieces, from the past. Like sometimes things will come in and she'll just set one aside and she's right to do it. Like, hey, you know what? I have a feeling this is going to go in a surprise bag. Maybe not now, but at some point down the road. And so anyway, congratulations. We only ever do, I think you're doing 50 of these this time.
Yeah, we have 49 of these this
49.
time because that it is the last one for the season. So I was gonna do a little more if you
Going out
guys
with the
wanted
bang.
them, and I only have 49 of the bags.
Yeah, no, that's literally the end of the bags. So, and you can write a little note. Like if there's something you could say, hey, Robin, so this new year, my word of the year is this, or my focus is that. And then she doesn't just gather stones, sometimes she'll put a perfume in there or a candle, or it's really cool to see the process. So, and it makes us different. You know what I mean? Like I don't know of any place I can go where I love to shop where they make custom goodies like that. So I love that you do it, and thank you because you do such a great job.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. She Laura said that when she got the grid, she started shaking from the energy. Oh my gosh.
Nobody makes grids like her.
Those grids, I
true.
really did. I sat with each and every one, and I had to build them with the stones. And then I wrote every single person a little note with what stones are in it,
Yeah.
so they know what they have and what it means.
Isn't that cool?
So those did take me some time. If you guys really like them, I will bring them back sometime, but just let me know. They did take me quite a bit to create each grid.
They do. We are going to open our warehouse to the public in the new year. We're not sure exactly when. And it's not going to be set up like a really polished, finished showroom. A lot of you have been asking for a long time, like, can we come and shop in your warehouse? And so we're working on how to. The thing is, on our side, we have to be organized. Mm-hmm. But how many of you would like to come and shop in the warehouse? I think you'd have a blast. And there is a place I used to go and shop for crystals when I was a newbie, like 15 years ago, before Rock died. They used to let me go in the back, and I always felt like I was on a treasure hunt. Because you're probably going to find stuff that even she and I don't know about, which is going to be really fun. So anyway, stay tuned. We're going to set it up in a clean, fun way, but it's very much going to be just like open shopping, and
Yay!
it'll be really fun. Okay, congrats on your surprise bags. It's something to really look forward to. I think that's, as we get older as adults, we don't have a lot of surprises, So I just think it's nice that you get to have a surprise. Open. So we'll keep you posted on all of that. We're working on it. This next necklace, by the way, both of us flipped Scapolite and Herkimer diamonds. Scapolite, the stone of avoiding self-sabotage. What? Like, if this is not your New Year's necklace, or the sterling silver clasp, we only have 7. These are $79 each. I don't even know what else to say. We could wrap it around twice and wear it as a bracelet. You could.
So when I came across these again as I was unpacking more things, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, that has to be, purple sapphire and Herkimer diamond.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came into my mind.
Yeah.
Had to be.
And then I'm like, well, maybe it's a purplish ruby, which rubies are red, but you know what I mean?
And so it's like, I was talking to her because I'm like, it's the first thing that came to my mind, but it's not right. I knew I wasn't correct, and I needed another brain on it, so I was going to Athena.
I'm driving.
She's driving. She's on the phone, and it's like we're sending her photos.
And I'm like, so she's like, it's not fluorescing.
Yeah, because it's not fluorescing under a black light.
So then we realized, because there's very few stones of this color that grow where Herkimers and Packamers grow. These are Packamers.
It's Packamer diamond.
So then these are Packamers, and you can see, right? You can see the little, sort of the telltale markings of the Packamer.
The Packamers will hold
fluorescent
petroleum, which fluoresces yellow, and those were fluorescing yellow.
Those are fluorescing,
but
not the stone.
So that's why it's like we're talking, and all of a sudden she goes, Scapolite. And I'm like, oh my gosh,
I'm
yes.
I'm like, it's Scapolite.
I'm like, yes. As soon as she said it, I was like, she's absolutely right.
How many very experienced sage goddess minds does it take to isolate? So anyway, you are getting one of the coolest. I mean, every one of those quartz points is double tourmaline. So, I mean, the amount of energy that you're running when you wear something like that. Yeah, Ruchi was asking if you can hold it up to your neck to show, because it's kind of the ideal size, but it's beautiful. So congratulations. Those are spoken for. I don't have any more of those. I don't think we will have any more of those, so I'm stoked. If you need that this year, like if you've been getting in your own way, we're going to help you. Congratulations. Oh my God. Yeah, no, it'll be fun. My big thing is we're going to have some tea back there and just let you guys have a fucking field day. That would be my dream if I was a Sage Goddess fan and just wanted to see what was in the rafters. It's super pretty. I'm glad you asked to see it too.
We're about to do a jewelry
extravaganza
rundown.
Okay, are we doing the green aventurine obelisk first?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, okay. Let me talk about this first. This is just a really special deal, you guys. I don't think we've ever done green aventurine generators or obelisks 6 inches for under $25. This is the stone of good luck, good fortune, fertility, abundance, wealth, like all of it. It's the lowest price we've ever done on this size of green aventurine. So we have 30 of them at $24. Again, you could, make a grid, a New Year's grid for somebody for their new job, or going back to school and getting good grades, or trying to have a baby, or making more money, or keeping more money, investing well, or. I made a little grid like this when I remember it's kind of a odd story to remember, but when I was pregnant with Nick, he wasn't growing as which is ironic because he's my big ass dude, but he wasn't growing as quickly as he wasn't meeting the, and I remember making a little growth grid for him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I had a nursery set up for him, but he wasn't born yet, obviously. So I went in there and I built a little growth grid. I mean, it was probably like that with a couple, I didn't have a lot, but I mean, this is baby days, right? And I made him a growth grid. So, whatever it is, but it's always growth, it's always expansion, it's always good luck, it's always abundance. Mm-hmm. So congratulations if you want one of these. This is a great beginner stone too.
Oh yeah.
If you're like, I know somebody who wants to start collecting stones, what would I give them that's affordable, that they will always treasure? I will tell you, I didn't get my first 6-inch stone until I was a much older collector. Because 6-inch generators, when I started collecting, were not $24.
Yeah.
Of any stone. So congratulations. A growth grid. Yeah. I love that. Okay, and yeah, she's right. We're going into a little bit of a, because we only have a few. We might want to just look real quick and prioritize, Robin, because we have so many things and just a little bit of time to get to everything. I do want to show them the cobalto-calcite pieces. I think I'm going to hold on those for tonight. Let's show them the golden healer generators, because I do want to show them those.
And the bowl.
Bless that. Sorry, I'm going back to the other page. Yes, the singing bowls for sure. If you guys have specific things you were looking for, let us know, because we might jump around a little bit.
I think this would go.
Oh, I think so. Well, Amatus. Amatus is my favorite perfume I've ever made for you guys in the history of SG. Last 3 dozen bottles for $24 each. This is the OG formula of Amatus. Again, it's kind of like Kyanite. Amatus I made when we were still up in the Bay Area, so that's 13 years ago. It is so heavenly, you guys. This is 2 kinds of rose, Bulgarian and Damascus, with vanilla bean, sandalwood, and orange blossom. We do still have jewelry. We do. Mm-hmm. But there's a couple of things I really want to show you. We have sacral chakra bowls tonight for you at a really good price. It's our lowest price because you get the bowl and you get the bag.
No, these don't have the bag.
Oh, they're just the bowl. Then I think the price, I think I made a modification on the price. So again, Team SG, I want you to go with my price. Okay?
Yeah, this was your...
Oh, was that the price? Okay, I would like to drop it down just a little bit
fine.
more. So Team SG, go with me, okay? But let's focus on Amatus just first for a second. If you want an original love perfume, and what I would say is still probably my best, we can't really continue to make Amatus. So it is something of a limited edition. If you remember Soulmates back in the day, that was half Amatus. So if you loved Soulmates, yeah, your bowl I believe is a crown chakra bowl. Is it not, Heather Winkler, the one you wanted? I have one crown chakra bowl. So make sure you confirm. What?
Didn't it, Heather, wasn't it a purple one I sent you?
That's what I'm asking, whether it was crown that she wanted. But she said she hasn't been invoiced yet, so you may have been thinking of somebody else.
No, that might have been, no, because I already sent Heather one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't remember what color it was.
Oh, okay. we may want to double check because she had mentioned earlier she hadn't gotten invoiced yet. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do these sacral chakra bowls. Oh, Team SG just commented Amatus. I'm so sorry, Team SG. I thought you commented that already. Okay, let's catch up and give them a second. We're moving a little fast, Team SG, because we're at the top of the hour, so bear with us. Get Amatus while we have it. Like I said, we have 3 dozen bottles, and that's it. If you want it, I stand by it. It attracts love. It strengthens love. It is gorgeous.
It's amazing.
It'll be one of your favorite perfumes of all time. And if you're an old-time Amatus lover, then now you can use your other bottle because you won't be so sad. Okay. Oh, she said she's waiting on pick.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm like, no, I've been.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. So, but it was the crown chakra. Okay. Now we're gonna wait for Team SG. Okay. Hold Team SG. I'm wondering if we should give them something that has a little bit fewer pieces. Let's talk about the cobalto calcite real quick,
we can do that
Robin, and then we'll
first.
bounce back. Okay. Pink cobalto calcite has been one of my favorite stones forever. And we don't have a lot of it. This also comes from the Republic of the Congo. It actually ironically grows with malachite and chrysocolla, which you can imagine how beautiful that is. This pendant is $349. The retail value is $700. I have never seen such a beautiful rose quartz and pink cobalto piece in my life. Pink cobalto calcite is, again, stone of Kuan Yin. We've talked a lot about Kuan Yin stones tonight. Flower agate is one of her stones. Cobalto calcite is one of her stones. This is absolutely the heart of compassion and love. I would wear this long. I love that we're doing this after Amatus perfume, because if Amatus perfume had a stone combination, it would be this.
Oh yeah.
I really hope one of you gets this. I would wear this long and kind of on its own, but I would wear it at my heart, like a 24 or 28, maybe even like a 32 or 36 inch chain. That is one of the most beautiful pendants I think we've ever brought you at a steal of a price, because you can't even get a cobalto, not that crystal-y cabochon.
Oh, not like this.
No.
You can see the formation on it. You can really see, like if you look at it, you can see how it's grown even and how it's growing up.
That's a beautiful shot on that. And the rose quartz looks like an infinity mirror. It's just, you can see.
I was showing on the back how it just refracts all that light.
Can I show them? Can I hold it to my heart real quick?
Of course you can.
Look at this, you guys. I mean, that is an absolutely stunning piece. So I wanted to make sure you saw that. One of my favorites in our whole inventory, but definitely one of the favorites of tonight. And then the ring to match. No pressure, but it's a rad ring. We have 3 of the rings at $44, and they are adjustable. Is that beautiful? Doesn't that look like rock candy? Like pink sugar? But it's a real stone, and it only comes from the Congo in Africa. It comes from this remote and sort of war-torn part of the world, and to me it's like the heart of what is still whole in the middle of a crazy but really sacred part of the world.
Yeah.
You know? So congratulations. I want to make sure we showed that to you. Some of you came for jewelry tonight, so I want to make sure we shared that with you. Which hopefully gave Team SG a chance to catch up. I do want to show you the singing bowls. This is the sacral chakra note is D. It is tuned to 432 hertz, which is called the God frequency. Custom made for us. If you're new to singing bowls, these are not glass. If they were not made of quartz, they would not do this. You should feel that right between your ovaries or your testes. And your bits and your pieces. So if you're not feeling your desire and your passion and your sensuality, you feel disconnected from sex. That's your chakra. I'm going to do these tonight. We were going to do 179, 179. I think the original was 199, I believe.
The original on these were actually $239
Without the case?
without the bag.
Gosh, it's been a minute. Okay, I'm going to do them tonight, but we only have what we have. We only have 2 dozen of them at $159, which is crazy. If you do not have a singing bowl, this is a great place to start, because this is also, in addition to sex and sexuality, this is also creativity. So if you've got writer's block, if you've got any kind of limitation to feeling connected to what you want to build, create, you have to wait for Team SG. $159. I only have the 2 dozen. And what's nice about our bowls is you don't have to know how to do this. And you don't have to even strike it first. You can just literally start. It can actually be overwhelming. You have to slow it down. And you can also violin it. I'm barely touching it. It doesn't take anything to do it. So kids love it because they're like, oh my God, I can do it. Sometimes you get singing bowls and they're not well made. And you got to really really make it work. This one you don't. You barely. But that's because of the proportion of quartz in it. And by the way, we went through how many prototypes getting to this? Because it was like not good enough, too hard to play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to show you kind of when it goes from speaker to speaker so you can really feel the sound move around you. But it's a great way to open a circle if you lead ceremonies with people, because it gets everybody's attention. As a teacher, I used to flip the lights, like, all right, shut up now, kids. You can play your singing bowl instead. Your husband broke yours? He must have worked hard, because actually these are a little hard to break. But I'm happy for you, because now you're getting a new one. Congratulations. Right? Yes, indeed. Okay. Is there anything you guys...
you want to do the golden healer?
Golden healer, yeah. I do want to do that. And then I think that might be our last of 2025. What a great way to end. It's one of my favorite stones of all time. How many of you have IBS? Some form. If you don't, you know what? Congratulations.
Lucky you.
Yay. These are gorgeous golden healer quartz generators. The quality is stunning. Mm-hmm. These are from Madagascar, and they are absolutely stunning. That's all iron in there, and I'll let Robin kind of riff on it for you. We wanted to gift you a perfume with it. So we're charging what we would normally charge for a golden healer generator. $54 for the medium, which is 5 to 5.5 inches, and she's thick.
Mm-hmm.
And then $44 for the small, which is not small, it's 4.5 inches. And you're getting a bottle of Within perfume for free, which is patchouli, cacao, lavender, amber, and rose. As a solar plexus healing duo. Mm-hmm. At a crazy price. So again, we have 38 of the small. The perfume normally would be $34, so you're paying $10 for the generator, which is crazy. And then you're paying $20 for this generator. But only while we have it. And we have 20 of this size and just over 3 dozen of the small. And that's it.
I love Golden Healer. Golden Healer, red hematoid, it's always been fascinating for me. Because what makes Golden Healer and what makes red hematoid is the same. It's iron. Yeah. But depending on how the crystal was growing, how much iron was put in there, what type of iron it came from is going to determine whether it goes to the golden like you're seeing here or the red that you see in the red hematoid. And basically what happened is all of these areas that you usually see the gold in, especially in these ones, the stone cracked. The stones broke apart. The iron flooded in and left some of its deposits in there as the stone was healing itself back up. And so it basically it broke apart, took in the medicine, and then closed itself up back around it to hold it in there. And that's why you always see like these lines here to give it that inclusion. And that's where that break is. And then it healed it. And then when you feel it, you will not feel a line. You will not feel where that break happened.
That's what we call self-healed, because it's an internal healing. It's not an external fracture. So they are beautiful, you guys. Congratulations. Truly happy for you. It's fun to give you a really great perfume. I love the combination of chocolate with patchouli.
It smells so good.
And the flowers. And then the amber that we use is really special. It's an amazing amber. There's a lot of ambers in the world. Ours is really unique and it's sexy. Leftover items, we can check for you and just give a quick scan. And then also Team SG does post leftover. If you're watching the replay, you can still shop. So Team SG posts the list of leftover items, and you can go ahead and comment sold, and we will come back and capture you. Invoices are being sent tomorrow, I think.
Yes, I believe tomorrow.
Okay.
If not tomorrow, by the end of the day, expected by the next day. But I believe it's tomorrow.
I think it's not the next day, because the next day the team is off.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
so
it'll be tomorrow.
So I believe they are sending them tomorrow, because the next day is Christmas
Yes.
Eve. And by the way, so we will, Team SG, we are closed. Sage Goddess is closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so that our team can enjoy time with their families. We do have a pendant left. I can show it to you.
And we have earrings left.
I saw Shauna, she asked about
Oh,
pendant.
sorry.
So yeah, no, if you want to show it, we can really quickly. It's a very cool one, by the way, and it's very affordable too. This is $24, and we had these made. This is Lemurian blue calcite with brass, and the chain is rad. This is a peace amulet, and I think it's beautiful. I have one of these at home on my Buddha statue, so when I'm not wearing it, because I thought that was a cool place to put it. So this is a beautiful one. If you wanted a pendant that's really affordable, you do want to see the earrings too. You guys. So let's see if Team HG is able to put this up. You guys can tell us if it's too much. We can push pause for tonight. You guys have been such good companions, and Team SG has done such a great job tonight. But that's a gorgeous pendant. And it's somebody you love would really love to receive that. Lemurian blue calcite is for tranquility, inner peace, alignment to the vibration of peace. So invoices are going to go out tomorrow, and I believe you can pay on Friday, because the invoices are going to go out tomorrow, and then it's the holiday.
Yeah, then because usually after invoices go out, it's 24 hours, but since we're going to be off,
Yeah.
I say we give them to Friday.
Could you please pay by the end of the day on Friday, though?
Yeah.
That's what would be my request, because that way the team can... It's really important that we can kind of ship everything out at the same time. It keeps us organized. Super appreciate you, by the way. I know, the chain is rad. And then we'll just show you the earrings really quick. Because the earrings are really rad.
Super fast.
I know. I don't know why we're whispering. These are shungite and smoky quartz. These are really rad. We only have 4 pairs of them.
And it's elite shungite, so it is that top quality elite shungite, which is a minimum of 90% pure carbon. Then you have that smoky quartz, which is in there. So shungite, you're purifying, and with smoky quartz, you're purifying. So if
They're $54.
Yeah, so if you want to absorb negative energy so it's no longer around you, that the smoky quartz is doing that.
They were asking about shithead stones.
This is have shitheads around me in earrings.
Yeah, it's not you're a shithead. It's it's shitheads.
Get away
Back
from
up.
me.
Back up, shithead.
Yes, elite and noble shungite are the same thing, Lena.
Yeah.
There's 3 different classifications of shungite. You have your elite/noble shungite, which is going to have your 90% pure carbon.
Elite is 90.
And then you have Petrovsky shungite.
Petrovsky is
Petrovsky shungite is going to be 75 to 90% pure carbon.
75 to 90.
And then your normal shungite that you usually have, which is just the regular shungite, is going to have a minimum of 50% up to 75% pure carbon.
Regular is 50 to 75. I'm trying to make a song out of it. Is it Petrovsky or Petosky? I always forget. I think there's an R.
And there's an R. It's Petrovsky. how I've had a guy from Russia tell me.
Heather wants to bet
Petrovsky.
on when a titty stone falls out of my bra. There's nothing in my bra. Give me a hard time. I would tell you if there's something in my bra. I had to double check though.
But so if you
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations whoever got these earrings. I think they're really cute. I would so wear them.
Yeah, I you know me, my holes don't work, but I would, if my holes worked, I would poke them with that.
I have to restretch my holes.
I'm gonna re-pierce over the holidays.
I took all my earrings out.
You know what? I'm just noticing that.
I took all of my gauges
Why?
out. You know what? All of a sudden, all at the same time, they all just kind of fell out.
Really?
And they didn't want to stay in. And so I'm like, okay, fine. You don't want to be worn right now. You don't want to be worn. But over my break while I'm off, I'm going to slowly put them back. It's not going to take long. It's going to take maybe a week.
I want to do my whole left ear first and let that heal, and then I'm going to do my whole right ear.
Oh,
I
nice.
know, I'm kind of excited about it.
So since I got this one done on this side,
Yeah.
I want to get it done on this side.
Yeah.
So I have
yeah.
it. So it's through the center here.
Oh yeah.
And then since I have the ones up here already,
Yeah.
I want to get another one through here.
Do you do it yourself, or do you go to Envy, or where do you go?
Oh no, I went to Envy for my first ones,
Yeah.
but then my best friend showed me a guy. He's on the Hermosa Pier. He's at a tattoo studio right there
Really?
on the pier.
Really?
He did this, and oh my gosh, you don't feel it. It's a
He's
wonderful
good, huh?
vibe. And then at the same time, I got this done. My
Yeah.
best friend got hers done
Yeah.
in the same spot.
Yeah.
And then her daughter, my niece, got her lip done right here where it goes up.
Yeah.
All three of ours, 0 issues, 100% healed, no problems.
Maybe I should let him do my belly button.
I'll give you his number. He's
Don't judge me.
amazing.
I'm getting my belly button pierced. I'm waiting till wintertime because I was going to get my belly button pierced when I got my nose pierced in June. And then they said you can't go in like hot tubs or anything, which I like to do that in the summer. So I
Yeah,
thought I would wait
you
till
don't
wintertime.
want to hot tub it.
No hot tubbing. I only do titanium earrings, and like my nose is titanium. There's a little diamond and some gold on the top, but it's titanium underneath because I'm just trying to do it the safe way, so I don't have issues. Yeah. All right. Well, now how do I have kids if my holes don't work, Heather? It's too early for that conversation, darling. You guys, I love you so much. If you're new, you probably think we're nuts, but like this community, we have been through so much together, and we really are friends. You know, so love you guys. Thank you for always being fun. Thank you for going for the ride. I want to stop and say thank you to Team SG and thank you to you guys for coming back. I lost my company in 2024. That's a very polite way of saying it. And then I got it back in court this year, and it's been an amazing ride to come back, and for our community to come back together, for us to be able to do this is an absolute miracle. So thank you for continuing to shop with us and play with us and have fun with us, and know that we love doing it with you too. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. So I want to wish you a Merry Christmas to you and your family. If you celebrate celebrate Hanukkah, I hope it was a beautiful Hanukkah for you. Kwanzaa, New Year, all the things. We will not see you live again for another SGTV until I believe the 5th of January is when we are back with our next one. 8th. So mark your calendars. And we will look forward to it. So you're going to get an invoice tomorrow. Guess what? If you shopped, you got to send us bucks. And then we send you things. That's how it works. So your invoice will come from Team SG by the end of the day tomorrow. We have agreed with you to take Christmas off, so please send your payment promptly by the end of the day on Friday. You have payment plans on your invoices, so you can use those if you would like. Everything will come to you right afterward. And then stay tuned for more with us. We have so much ahead and planned for you, and we can't wait. Love you. Have a great rest of your evening and holiday. Merry Christmas to Dio. Send me pictures.
I will.
Yeah, I love it. It's so much more fun when they're little, isn't it? Enjoy, you guys. We love you. We'll see you soon. Oh, yeah, Christmas Eve, night before Christmas. I will be live. I haven't set the time yet. I always read you twas the night before Christmas on Christmas Eve. I will do it again this year. It's our ritual. Stay tuned to Facebook. I will